see the show. It's a lot of more. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome into Touhyville for the 24th day of January 2025. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
It's Friday.
It is Friday.
This
Yes.
This weather.
Holy
Oh my
mackerel.
gosh. I opened up my closet
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, woo! It
So-
was cold.
So, as we're finding in the old house,
Mhm.
you know, vents don't go everywhere.
Right. Or they go
So-
in strange places.
Well, I don't know that they're in strange places. I mean,
Right. Now you explained to me.
Well, you
what
thought
the whole
because
thing,
under the
I was like,
sink. Yeah,
what
yeah,
in
yeah.
the world is that about?
Yeah, but I had that at my other house, and I thought it was weird too until I talked with Mike from Precision Security, and he's like,
Yeah.
"No, this is but you know, it's there to warm the pipes, and they didn't know where to put them back then."
Yeah.
So yeah, but I had it at my old house too, and didn't understand why. I'm like, I guess that just warms up the kitchen.
Yeah.
And now thinking it through, that was
That
the
would
only
make
vent in the
sense
kitchen.
because my toilet froze.
Well, and that's what
my
I was
pipes
getting to.
froze. Yeah.
So
Spoiler
if you
alert.
no, if you
Sorry.
close the doors,
Mhm.
there's no heat's going to get in there,
Mhm.
and those are outside walls. So
Yeah.
you just keep the door open, and it'll go that way.
Yeah.
You know, like I was saying the other day, my parents' house, a lot of older houses, when it's cold, you open up the cabinets underneath the sink
Hmm.
so that some heat gets in there. So that's what we've done. Like with your other closet,
Yeah.
we had to open up like the access wall to the pipes,
Yeah.
so some heat could get back in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we figure out how to insulate it a little better. So
Yeah, and
But,
shout
yeah.
out to Steve's Specialized Services.
Well, already.
again,
already, yeah,
Again.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
they did us so good yesterday. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Yeah, I
we had an old door. So now, what do you think happened this morning? You're gonna hate this.
you looked for new things to buy for the house.
Yes,
No, come
Yes.
on.
I was staring at
Are
the
we
ceiling.
really gonna have a fight on the radio?
Right.
I mean,
I was staring at the ceiling, and I realized we're not going to do this, all in one day. But Harley asked me the other day. She said, "So are you done?" And I went, "No."
yes,
I went, "No, we're not done."
yes, we're
But
done.
I was staring
We're
at
done.
the
It's
ceiling,
done.
thinking, "What if I could put white doors everywhere?"
Well, we don't want white doors everywhere.
Upstairs in the bedroom, the to get into the second bedroom closet, my room. I was like, oh, it just looks so good. So let's backtrack. I bought a white door for our black and white kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which makes
oh
sense.
my Lord, does it look good?
It does. It looks fantastic.
It does. I can't
Mhm.
wait to get this decal, although I
Mhm.
think I ordered it too big.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to reorder it,
Mm-hmm.
which is gonna be make me sad.
Mm-hmm.
But I did a customized Touhyville pantry door,
Mhm.
expecting you to be wildly excited about it. And I got that's neat. Um, your general like excitement about stuff. And I don't know what I expect as a woman. Like, come on, like guys don't go, that's fantastic. Like, you just don't get as excited as I would like to see.
Did I-
Demonstratively.
Did I not send a text that said, "Oh wow"?
You did. Yep, you did.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
with
wow.
an exclamation point. That's excitement.
Mhm,
That's what I'm saying.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Yeah. But you and
Yeah.
I differ in that too. That you can't wait for the surprise to be like, let me show it to you. Like here it is. It's done. Like
I also am passionate. So like
right.
my wow is wow, look at that.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm,
I couldn't wait for them to come. I mean,
mhm.
and they had a job cancel yesterday or reschedule, and they were
Mhm.
like, "Can we come over?" Heck yeah, you could come over. I'll
Right.
give you the code to my house. Come over whenever you want.
Right. Mhm.
So they came over, and I was still in my head because our painter, Lisa, who's
Mhm.
awesome, said to me, why don't you just hang the door yourself? I like projects. Don't you like projects? And I'm like, Lisa, I love you, girl, but you're looking at the wrong girl for this kind of thing. Like, I'm a little artsy, although I don't have great taste in stuff, I don't think. Like, I'm very colorful and, but I don't really know what I'm doing decoratively speaking. You think I do. And so I try these little things, but like hanging a door, they were there for a long period of time. They had to drill the door thing. I mean, it came as a slab. And it looks so good. I wanted to cry. I did. That's how good it is. And I think I worry about them thinking I'm off my rocker because I'm always like, thank you guys. Do you want to stay for dinner? Do you want coffee? I love them like family. Steve's Specialized Services is now or Touhyville is now inclusive of Steve's Specialized Services.
Well, it's funny because I have reached a point in my life where, so when I was younger, like 14 to about 18, I learned how to do some construction.
Yeah.
Some plumbing, some side jobs, what I called side jobs back then. And I worked with my dad's old partner on some stuff. Like, he would do jobs like that. And I knew kind of what I was doing.
Yeah. And you still do. You're very good, especially on the technical side, but I don't know the construction side.
I would say if everything goes the way it's supposed to go, which it never does.
Right.
I'm fine. I know how to do a thing and do it the one time and do it,
Because we do have a curse. If you ever utter the words, just like if I utter the words, I really like the taste of this thing, it's going away.
Right.
It's going to be canceled, off the menu, whatever it is, because I love it. With you, if you say, oh, yeah, this will just take 20 minutes. It's the curse of death. Like, it's just.
So I've learned that I'm not going to do that anymore. Not that I'm not going to say it. I'm just not going to do the job because it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's, I get frustrated. I get angry.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't want to do those kind of projects. So why not just like I do know what I'm doing here, why not let someone who knows what they're doing or people that know what they're doing, like Steve's Specialized Services or other things, why not let them do it?
Well,
the people that know what they're doing so that when things go wrong, they also know what they're doing. They've been through these things before. When something goes wrong here, I don't panic. I know what to do.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but not only that, when they leave, there's not a remnant, a speck of dust, anything we have to sweep, oh my gosh, they broke this, nothing. It's as if there's no complaints. Like, I mean, we've had people come to install cable in our house and the guy was too big to fit in the crawl space.
Yeah.
And then he said, we're going to have to reschedule after waiting or dish. Right. And no, I just canceled work or, you know what I mean? Took a day off. No.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you because they ask all those questions. Do it. Like, I'm not rescheduling my life. No.
Yeah.
But they come, they're communicative. They're yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, which I didn't think I was old, but that's one of those things that I feel like I hear my parents' voice in the background. I love that because I'm not a ma'am. I mean, I'm still cool, sort of.
No, you are.
But when someone says, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, I love it out of respect. Like it's.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I love them. I love them.
I know. And they do great
work.
Yeah.
Great work.
They do it right. They know what they're doing. They're always, like you said, very communicative, where it's like, okay, here's what we did. This could happen. If this happens, call us. If this happens, do this. Like it's all very, very open and upfront. I just love it. Yeah. So they do a great job. The door looks wonderful. It's fantastic. And now we're done with all the projects in the house. Everything's all set. So
don't believe him.
Sorry that
just give me 2 weeks. I just need another paycheck.
Had a weird epiphany. So, but no, that didn't work out. So, today is
we didn't work out.
No, it
It
didn't
didn't
work
work out,
out that you
okay.
were able to do more stuff. Sorry.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Beer can appreciation day. I do have that.
Have you
I
ever
didn't
had beer
used to.
can chicken?
I'm sure I have.
I
over
have
time.
not, I don't think. And I don't yeah. I know it's a thing. I've never don't you shove it, like, up its hoo-ha
Oh,
and
then maybe I haven't. I just thought like
or
'cause
something?
we
It's a
used to do
can
like
it's made on the can or something. I
'cause
don't
we
know.
always used to make Italian sausage with beer. I know that. Like,
Oh, I'm not
yeah.
talking about just pouring
Oh,
beer into something,
it's
but beer can chicken, I thought they
oh, you have to
did.
put it in the chicken.
Yeah.
So then I probably haven't. I don't know.
Okay.
You know,
I don't think I've had it,
I've
and I
never
don't get the thing.
I've never cut open a chicken and had aluminum on my plate. So I don't.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, is it? No.
Nor have I ever ready
No.
for this? I've never made stuffing in a turkey.
No. It's stovetop.
Right.
That's how you do it.
But I really
That's why
like
they have it.
stovetop. I've
I do
tried doing
too.
stuffing, like, on the side
Yeah.
with bread and stuff, and Cajun andouille sausage and all sorts of good things that sounded like they would have been better than stovetop.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Global Belly Laugh Day, Macintosh Computer Day, Just Do It Day. That's got to have something to
Nike.
do with Nike, I
Mhm,
would imagine.
mhm.
Activity Professionals Day, Compliment Day. So today's the day that you're supposed to pay compliments to people. So
I really like my closet door, Steve.
I didn't do it. I didn't do the door.
We
You got the
actually kissed this morning because I didn't put lipstick on. I don't know where that came in, but I was thinking, like, there's a compliment.
We
'Cause
actually
you always,
kissed this
like
one time.
well, I come downstairs and you're
That's-
always like, you go in for the kiss and then you go, "Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a lot of red
because it's going to
lipstick.
be all over me.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a lot of pink
Mhm.
lipstick."
Yep. And I usually can't get close enough because you're wearing your hamburger burglar hat. So no.
I do. I have knocked you senseless,
Oh.
like Melania Trump. Like,
yeah.
when he went in for the kiss and couldn't get there, I was like, yeah, it's pretty much every time I wear a baseball cap with a beak and it smashes you in the head in the morning.
He was like, and he tried. He
Denied.
was just like, am I going to spend this much time trying to get
He
in there?
tried.
Like, he's like,
he did.
He's like, forget it. I got stuff to do, lady.
Pretty much the same thing that's the same reaction you give me.
Sure.
Pretty much.
Sure, I got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do, lady.
Edie's Pie Patent Day.
Who?
Edie's Pie.
Who's Edie?
The person that made the pie. I don't know.
Because yesterday was Pie Day. So is this a different pie?
I think it's the ice cream. It's EDY, right?
Oh, okay.
Today celebrates the anniversary of the patent of the Edie's Pie, formerly Eskimo Pie. Gotcha. So there you go.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
So they changed the name to Edie's Pie, and that's an Eskimo pie? No. It's an Eskimo pie. Why'd they change it?
Probably because Edie's got the patent.
Yeah, doesn't work for me.
In 1920.
Oh. That's a long time.
So
how would I have called it an Eskimo pie then?
Because
an Eskimo pie is an Eskimo pie. It's not an Edie's pie. Have you ever heard of that? You had to look it up, so stop.
No, I didn't know that. I'm not.
I barely eat Edie's ice cream,
Mhm.
let alone now it's going to have its own pie. No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Wait. So they changed the day. Okay. National Eskimo Pie Patent Day is what it was called up until 2020. So I take that back.
Yeah, that's more like in my lifetime.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was like 1920.
Well, it says here it's seen as being America's first chocolate-covered ice cream bar. In 1920, a boy had come into Christian Kent Nelson's sweetened candy shop. He ordered ice cream and then changed his mind and asked for a chocolate. Instead, Nelson asked him, "Why don't you order both?" The boy said it was because he couldn't afford to. He only had a nickel. Nelson worked to find a way to melt the chocolate onto the ice cream in such a way that it would adhere to it, and found out using melted cocoa butter worked the best. He called the bars I-Scream bars. Not ice cream bars, I-Scream bars. And after that, they were a hit at the Village Fireman's Picnic. He started searching for companies to manufacture them. He partnered with Russell Stover, and they made an agreement that they would split the profits. At Stover's insistence, the name of the ice cream treat was changed to Eskimo pie, a name that evoked the cold North and indigenous people that lived there. Some today see the name as being culturally insensitive. Is Eskimo insensitive? Is that new to me?
Well, and saying it's as cold as an Eskimo, that's an insult.
But is the word Eskimo bad?
I didn't.
Because that's new to me. I didn't know that, if that's the case.
Well, no, that's not what's bad. An Eskimo is an Eskimo. What they're saying is it's the same as saying sitting Indian style, or
well, that's what I'm saying. Is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. It's cold, and aren't Eskimos cold?
I thought they were just people from Alaska. That's all I knew.
Okay. I'm so lost. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Like, can't I just have a morning?
I want to look that up, or I'd really like to know if that's the case, because like other things I would say.
Right.
Yeah, yeesh.
Listen,
I mean, I don't ever mean to.
If I'm going to offend people, I want to do it on purpose.
No, you.
I don't want to do it by accident.
So Eskimo pie was changed for that reason.
I guess so. Lobster Thermidor Day. Talk like a grizzled prospector day.
Oh.
There's gold in them there hills. I'm a grizzled prospector. Is Eskimo bad?
I'm in shock.
Yeah.
Eskimo is a term that refers to the indigenous peoples of Alaska, Canada, Greenland, and Siberia.
Mm-hmm.
It is considered an exonym, or a name imposed by outsiders, and is often considered offensive.
Oops.
So why is Eskimo considered offensive? It is used by non-indigenous colonizers.
Okay.
Now I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It was associated with racist beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
It was thought to mean eater of raw meat.
Oh.
So.
Thanks, Cheryl. Wow.
Right. So now,
I didn't know any of this.
What are the preferred terms? Inuit? The preferred term
like the people
in Alaska.
That own QuickBooks?
Right. I'm like, into it. What?
TurboTax?
Right. They keep sending me junk mail. No.
Right.
In Inuit, the preferred term in Alaska and across the Arctic. It means people in the Inuit language. Inuit.
All right.
Inuit. Inupiaq. A term used in Alaska to refer to Alaska Native people, or Yupik, a term used to refer to the indigenous peoples of eastern Siberia and Alaska.
My head hurts.
I can't believe I just would ever say. I apologize, because I didn't know any of that.
This is all too much for me on a Friday.
But
Well, lastly, it's National Peanut Butter Day. For goodness sakes.
Yeah, let's leave on a high note.
I mean, that's all I was trying to do was get through the days, for goodness sakes.
All right, so talk about the Peanut Butter Day at JCCS today.
I will. It's Peanut Butter Day at JCCS.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's learn the origins of peanuts, and then get a peanut treat.
Well, see, you didn't even need me to go for my sheet.
I don't need your sheets.
It's at noon today at Rensselaer.
Thank you very much.
Rensselaer Senior Center.
And if you didn't think I was listening to you, I listen on occasion.
Somebody does, for goodness sakes. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Wrap up yesterday's poll question, get to today's, and move forward.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
It's a new year. Why not start it with a new career? Looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and the fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators, experienced welders, and a maintenance mechanic. Chief offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
Shop can't miss deals going on now during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. For a limited time, get a free adjustable stand when you buy a DeWalt 12-inch miter saw. That's a $229 value. Plus, save $680 on a Midea 4-piece kitchen appliance suite. Now just $17.96. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Valid 1/13 through 1/24. Cannot be combined with additional discounts. While supplies last. See store or Lowe's.com for more details and qualifying items.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Whatever you love, find it on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Keith is a be in the room with real people kind of learner. So he loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto.
Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Turn on that radio and back here.
So, it's been a long week.
I'm so ready for this week to end.
Ready for the weekend.
End of the week? It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday? Already?
It's a weekend!
I heard that this show is like really good.
It's good. It's great. It's great. Let's begin. Do you happen to have the time?
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, having fun on a delightful yet chilly Friday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Another Season in DeMont. Needing it for any reason, head over to Another Season. Valentine's Day just around the corner. We talked yesterday about how they got all kinds of stuff for St. Patrick's Day, a whole St. Patrick's Day section, Valentine's section, whether it be for whatever way you want to celebrate Valentine's, whether it be with your sweetie or Galentine's Day, whatever it is. You can do that at Another Season in DeMont, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont, or maybe customize something with their patch bar. Also want to mention our friends over at Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Visit edwhiteautosales.com to check out some of the stuff they have there on the lot, or just stop by in person. Larry says, good Friday morning to Steve and Cheryl. Thank you, Larry. We appreciate you hanging out and having fun this morning. Of course, we'll wrap up yesterday's poll question where we talked about the idea of the Kate Winslet is deathly afraid of cows.
Mhm.
So we asked you
Are
yesterday.
you afraid of cows? I thought of that
I don't
yesterday.
think so.
Here's why I'm not afraid of cows. I've really never gotten too close to a cow to be afraid of it. But I believe if I did get close enough without a fence,
Mhm.
I think I would be just as nervous. Because I could tell you when I went swimming with the dolphins, couldn't wait in
Yeah.
Hawaii. Could not wait.
Yeah.
Got in the water. The dolphins were on the opposite side,
Mhm.
and they came swimming at us. And they looked exactly like a shark, and I was in full-on panic. And then they played with us, and everything went fine. But I thought, they kill sharks by bashing them with their noses.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is also dangerous, if you will,
Right.
despite the perception of it's just a cow or it's just a dolphin.
Right. Yeah.
I think I'd be scared.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little nervous around any wild animal for that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not a domesticated animal. Yeah, because I don't know what they're going to do. Not even so excited around domesticated animals lately either. So you just never
Yeah.
know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, so Susie says, so I don't know why I can't see it. It was there yesterday. So this is very odd. I know that my mom commented yesterday.
Oh.
And said that she's afraid of falling in open spaces. Susie said, yes, vast open spaces like the sea or Grand Canyon. My mom said she was terrified when we were at the Grand Canyon, like didn't want to get near the edge or anything, like just has this fear. Not that someone's going to push them though, like you, but that you're going to fall.
Well, or that I'm going to fall. I mean, just you trip or whatever it is. Like, I don't like any of those TV shows either where they're all, they're attached to a cord and they're hanging, they're flying through the air. I'm like, okay, so what happens if the cord breaks? I mean, you've never had a shoelace, like go to tie your shoelaces and it just snaps.
Right,
like,
right.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm with your mom on this one.
Yeah. But, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'll figure it out later. It's just weird. The comment was there last night.
And now it's not?
And now it's gone. Very weird.
Did she get mad at you at night? Did you guys have a fight?
My mom wouldn't know how to go in and delete a comment.
Did you forget to compliment her on her new door or something like that? Like you did me?
My mom wouldn't know how to go in there and do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
She'd have to edit.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, yeah, because we even talked about it last night.
Now, are you only seeing though recent comments? Because I don't like that about Facebook either. Like when I want to see like all the comments, it'll just give me a few and it gives you a taste until you modify that in the world of modifications on Facebook that you can never find.
No, it's only showing me one comment under Touhyville. There's something has gone awry. I don't know what it is.
Can I tell you something too? I'm drinking your coffee this morning because I didn't get any at home. I really wanted to do the show from bed this morning.
Yeah.
And I'm actually shaking. I don't know if the combination of the coffees, I'm like,
but it's your coffee.
I'm amped
It's
right
your
now.
coffee, though.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not my
absolutely
coffee.
ready to let's go.
All right. Well,
Is that crazy?
Let's
Take it down a notch.
Take a breath.
Take it down a notch.
All right. Jennifer says clowns. Surprised we didn't get more clowns.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's why I cannot stand when I see anything about John Wayne Gacy because it's always got that crazy face with his clown. And I'm like, if that showed up to a hospital and I'm already sick, please.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Megan says gnomes.
Really?
Yeah. See, that's what I love about this because it's irrational fear.
Yeah.
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 James says flying in a Black Hawk going to Rosmaya, Baghdad flight path was over the sewage treatment plant. I just knew if we got shot down, we'd be landing in a sewage pond and no one would help us out. Oof. And thank you for your service, by the way.
Yes.
Rebecca says being rear-ended.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, not.
No, but it's Tom says sharks. I live in Indiana. So it's irrational fear. Yeah. Jennifer says dinosaurs. That would be irrational. Yes. Sonia says mice. Danielle says dark water.
Mice.
Yeah. You definitely afraid of mice, or you're like irrationally afraid of mice? I mean, you don't like them,
But it's irrational because they're this big.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see it like fly across the room,
Mm-hmm.
I told you that I babysat for somebody and I hopped on a table and I would not
Yeah.
get off their kitchen table until they got home to kill the mouse.
Yeah. Oof. Tanya's agree with everybody. Mice, snakes, clowns.
Yes.
The exception of Bozo and Ronald McDonald.
Yes.
Tina says elevator. My sister does not like elevators. Lots of times when we would go to the hospital to see my dad, she would take the stairs. All right. So lots of people saying snakes. So Joe, Kelly, Susan, Marcella, Trina, Julie. So lots of people saying snakes. Okay. Cheryl.
Oh yeah. And we took the kids to that.
Mhm.
Remember in Gurney, we took them to that they had that event where they brought snakes and the snakes could be put around the kids' necks and take pictures and all that. Nope.
Yep.
Blah.
Patricia says cornfields. I
Really?
could see that. Yeah. See Children of the Corn one time. That'll do it.
Ooh, yeah. I never saw that movie.
Ashley says, I don't think it's that irrational, but I get really anxious when driving over long bridges.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
My
I had
mom-
to do that on the Mackinac Bridge.
My mom had that too until Sanibel. Like, now she's kind of over it. But yeah.
Oh, I got another one that I didn't say now that someone said bridges.
Mhm.
Okay. And I don't think I'm crazy, but this is going to be one for the books.
Mhm.
Every time I drive over a train track, I lift my feet.
What?
Still.
When you're driving?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you got to keep your foot on the gas, otherwise you'll stay on the train tracks.
No, you don't, because you gas and you go over it. But I feel like it's going to electrocute me through the car.
No, these are irrational fears, and I'm giving you that. But yes, I'm a little scared. Christy says small dogs. Afraid of small dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you should come over and hang with AC.
Well, no, if she's afraid of small dogs, that would be terrible for her.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm afraid of heights,
Mhm.
but I love zip lining because I'm terrified
Mhm.
at the top.
Mhm.
When I'm done, though, I could do anything I set my mind to. Is
Yeah.
exactly you asked me that when we went and we had to climb the
Right, why are
mountain
we
and then
doing
come
this?
down.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? And there is no greater empowering thing than when you meet with your ultimate fear and you
Yeah.
do it anyway.
Yeah. Michelle says snakes. Kristen says fish. I will go fishing, but I will not touch a fish. Will not swim in a body of water if I can't see the bottom, not even a minnow. Mice, snakes. Daniel says seagulls.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Lots of snakes. Christine says mouse traps. So all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
So thanks to
Mousetrap's
everybody that
another
jumped
good
in there.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So
Food
what's
Fight Friday.
today?
Food Fight Friday.
All right.
Peanut Butter Day. Thought this would be fun. Now, it's not a battle between two foods, okay?
Okay.
So it's a little different Food Fight Friday because it's Peanut Butter Day. Do you still eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? And I gave yes, no, or never liked them. Now, if you're allergic or whatever, then just go with never liked them. Because I was going to go never liked them, allergic, don't want to eat them.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I mean,
ne- right,
just
right,
never
right.
ate them. That's
Okay, I
So
gotta go answer that right.
so
now.
do you still eat, as an adult? Because it's you think of it as like a kid thing, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I am 100% yes. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I've never had one in my life.
No,
I
because you don't
can't-
like peanut butter.
I do not like
Right.
peanut butter like that. I've
Mhm.
tried to do a crunchy. I've tried to do natural. I've tried to do all of it.
Mhm.
Yuck.
I love it. Big glass of milk, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I could do it as a sandwich for lunch, for dinner, a dessert. I love it.
But look at it now. 21% never liked it. I'm not
Yeah.
alone.
No, I'm not
I
surprised.
didn't- I
or
nev-
allergic. I mean, a lot of people won't get near peanuts.
Yeah.
You know.
But here, I never liked peanut butter.
Mhm.
To this day, peanut butter,
Mhm.
watermelon, cantaloupe.
Mhm.
What else don't I like? That salad dressings of any sort other than Caesar.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo when it comes to what I
different
don't
foods.
like.
Yeah. Tiffany says, good morning. Happy Friday to you both. Thank you, Tiffany. And Madison says, it's Friday. Have a great day and weekend, Stephen Show. You too, Madison. Bundle up out there. Super cold out there.
Super cold.
Yes.
What was it? -8 wind chill this morning?
I don't know. The actual temperature right now is -2, feels like -9. Yep.
Ew.
Tiffany says, love peanut butter, no jelly. So I have gone that route throughout my life. For a little while, I get in like a phase where I just want a peanut butter sandwich. I am now back on the peanut butter mixed with the jelly is really like my jam. No pun intended. Like, yeah.
Okay, so is it grape jelly, strawberry
Yes,
jelly?
grape
Okay,
jelly.
it's got to be grape.
Grape jelly.
Okay.
And then Sean says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Good morning, Touhyville. I would have to say deep water would be my fear. So, Sean, good morning. And in case you missed it, you're going to have to go back earlier in the program because we raved about you and John. So thank you for everything you guys did yesterday.
Yeah, rewind.
Yep. And Jason says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Okay, I got to take my break. When we come back, we've got our what's happening. Then we got all kinds of fun stories to dive into this morning. So we're going to have a fun time Friday. Thanks for hanging out here in Touhyville.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, brutally cold temperatures with increasing clouds and a high near 22. Wind chill values as low as -8. Tonight, a chance of flurries after 3 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with the temperature rising to around 22 by 5 a.m. Saturday, a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 17. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 18.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Hey, Indiana, what's fun, free, and gives you second chances to win? And is full of exclusive promotions and free cash prizes? It's My Lottery from the Hoosier Lottery. Join for free today at HoosierLottery.com/MyLottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Is it Friday yet?
That's part of my job here as host is to tell you what day of the week it is.
My favorite day of the week is
Friday.
What day is today? Friday. You know what that means?
I want to be a DJ.
You do?
Woo! Let's go to work.
But boss, it's Friday.
Of course, it's freaking Friday.
It is Friday. Everybody got big plans for the weekend?
A fantastic show.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
All righty. Stephen Sherrill with you here 10 minutes before 7 o'clock. Good morning. Is that something you guys want me to do more? That's an old DJ thing, the time and temp. 10 minutes before 7 o'clock. It's -3 out there. It feels like -11. Make sure you bundle up on your way to work. It's 10 minutes to 7. That means 6:50 in the morning. Hello, everybody. I don't know. That was like a thing that I would. So I always wanted to be a talk show host. I never heard talk show hosts do that. But morning show hosts did. So I started my career. I started as the main host. Then fairly quickly in my career went over to being the sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
So the main guy always did that stuff. Came out of the break like I do, and he's like, it's 6:51, 9 minutes before 7 o'clock in the morning. There's 16 degrees out there. All right. And then we'd get into the stuff. And then we get into our stories. So I never had to worry about it. Then later in my career, as I switched over into the number one, I didn't do that. I didn't even think about it because it wasn't my. I was like, I just cared about being the funny. I never cared about the boxes. I just wanted to be funny and just have some fun. And so I had a program director kind of say, hey, all the content stuff you're doing is really good, but you're forgetting about the stuff that the people need. They're listening to you in the morning, getting ready for work. They need to know what time it is. Do I got to get the kids outside? Do I got to get the kids,
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is technology has changed so much.
It's on the phone. Or
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like are you worried about me
Right.
giving you the time and all that stuff? So I just wonder about stuff like that every once in a while. And then it goes
give
away.
us that feedback.
And then
I'm interested.
And then it floats out of my head. But yeah. Anyway, portion of the show is morning brought to us by the Hilltop in Morocco. Head over to the Hilltop this weekend for all kinds of fun stuff. And then you got the high-low game. We're going to play a little bit later on. The high-low game.
Someone's going to win.
Yes.
$25.
$25 certificate from the Hilltop in Morocco. All right. Let's see what's happening. Shelby.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Coors Light is unveiling a new device designed to turn a cold can of beer into a face ice roller. Is that a thing for people? You want to roll ice in your face to make it feel better?
Well, no, it takes swelling down, and then the cooling part brings out, takes down your puffiness and stuff.
Gotcha.
So there's like a roller thing, but I'm trying to figure out what.
Because I just thought if you want to make your face numb, just drink the 6-pack. You'll feel fine. Or you won't care what your face looks like. I look great. I think I look great. I don't know. I'm the only one here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Totino's are coming out with pizza-flavored breakfast. Seriously, kids nowadays need everything done for them. We've been having pizza for breakfast for years. It's called What Was Left from Last Night. You walk in the kitchen and just grab a slice. Got to have it all made in a box and everything. An international team of researchers has pointed out 36 genes linked to bipolar disorder. That discovery has left people that are bipolar both excited and depressed.
Oh, jeez.
Another study found that many penguin couples get divorced. Researchers came to this conclusion by finding a group of happy penguins. All right, that's not nice. Who wrote that? It's right there.
And Steve concurs.
What? Why? Who wrote that? It's not nice. A new study.
Who knew you had all these penguins on your side? I mean, like.
A new study that involved watching chimpanzees urinate
Or chimpanzees.
Yeah.
Chimpanzees.
What did I say? What?
You said chimpanzees.
Whatever.
The emphasis is on the wrong syllable.
They're still there. They're monkeys. A new study that involved watching a bunch of monkeys urinate for 600 hours.
Oh!
Has determined that if one goes, another one goes, and they're more likely to also go. In other words, the next time someone tells me they're a scientist, I'm not going to be impressed in any way whatsoever. There's still cancer out there. What are you studying? I'm watching monkeys pee. Okay, great. Big time grants.
There does have to be a correlation with human yawning.
Probably, but again,
if
do we
I
need to
yawn
study
right
for that?
now, you're going to yawn.
Right.
And if I even mention yawning, you're going to almost feel like you should.
And I don't need a study for that.
Right.
It's just living life.
Right.
Let's see. A judge has blocked President Trump's order rescinding birthright citizenship. Upon hearing this, President Trump deported the judge. Took care of that problem. CNN is laying off 200 employees. The network is blaming a decline in viewership, while, of course, the network hosts, as usual, are blaming Republicans. It's their fault that nobody's watching. And lastly, the Oscar nominations came out yesterday. We're going to go through those in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana Grande was nominated for Wicked. She's the first nominee in the history to weigh less than an Oscar. She just did that. All right, so we got to take a break. But when we come back in the 7 o'clock hour, okay, so we got sports. We got Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til.
We have a big announcement.
7:30 Central Time. Big time announcement. Programming announcement from Touhyville Media. Very excited about this one coming up 7:30 Central Time. Make sure you're here, kids.
And
for,
I got something for teachers. So
yes, so we'll get to your thing too.
Mm-hmm. Teachers and students.
Yes, so that'll be coming up before they go to school. So we'll get to that too in the next hour. So stick around.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon? A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strack and Van Til to go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply or play. Stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Looking to get doctor-prescribed medication like Ozempic or Wegovy? Zelty can help you get GLP-1 medications affordably, whether you have insurance and even if you don't, and 100% online. It's simple. Just text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started. Zelty can help you get Ozempic, Wegovy, or Zepbound covered by your insurance company, so you pay as little as $0 for the medication if prescribed. No insurance? No problem. Zelty can ship semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and Zepbound, for as little as $151 a month versus $1,000 plus for name brand medications. Either way, it's high quality medical care, weight loss coaching, and access to game-changing medications, all 100% online with Zelty and affordable with or without insurance. So don't wait. Text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started today on your weight loss journey with Zelty. Text now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text ACCEPT to 200-300. That's ACCEPT to 200-300. Text ACCEPT to 200-300.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Slippery conditions were at least partly responsible for several crashes on Interstate 65 Thursday morning into the afternoon. Indiana State Police at the Lafayette Post reported multiple crashes took place in the area of the closed rest area northbound, 1 mile north of the Wolcott exit at U.S. Highway 231 that included a motor coach. Social media was saying approximately 20 to 25 people were on the vehicle northbound and that the motor coach was blocking the interstate. There was a call made for Jasper and Tippecanoe County ambulances. Also, state police said several semis were involved in a crash on Interstate 65 at the State Road 25 interchange northbound near Lafayette. First reports stated traffic was diverted off the interstate at the interchange and then right back on, meaning the incident had to happen at the overpass. After a delay for schools in this area on Wednesday due to cold temperatures, most on Eastern Time decided to cancel for the day, while Rensselaer on Central Time decided to have classes. Superintendent Kurt Craig talks about criteria used on such days for making such an important decision, and it has to do with the temperature when the delay is over.
Most of the schools around -15 wind chill to decide whether to have school or not. Schools on Eastern Time, they were looking at a wind chill of -15. For schools on Central Time, that 1 hour difference, we were looking at temperature with a wind chill of maybe -8, -9. Schools on Central Time, most of us anyway, decided to go because it didn't meet the criteria for cancellation.
An executive order signed by Governor Mike Braun regarding the reporting of abortion records has garnered support and opposition. Indiana's law on abortions allows the procedure to be done only in limited circumstances of fetal anomaly, rape or incest, and risk to the mother's health or life. Currently, healthcare workers are required to complete forms on every abortion performed in the state, and the governor said he issued the executive order to make sure the law is being completely followed. Indiana Right to Life has praised the governor's action as seeking greater accountability of the doctors involved, while the Department of Health and others stated if individual forms are to be completed, the patient's care and identity could be compromised. There is also a current lawsuit about this matter as well. College enrollment was actually up this past August after a report to the media last fall said it was down. CBS News correspondent Deborah Rodriguez reports.
A new report from the National Student Clearinghouse Research Center says total enrollment at colleges was almost 16 million in the fall, an increase of 4.5% from the year before. It pushes the numbers above what they were before the first fall of the pandemic. The report comes a week after the Clearinghouse blamed a methodological findings that showed 2024 enrollment was down 5%.
Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend as well. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Do you have a will or trust? Have you prepared end-of-life directives?
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, reminding you of the importance of planning ahead. I offer affordable will and trust packages, which include business and healthcare power of attorneys and living wills. Don't be caught unprepared. Let's get started today on your future.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
80-year-old Carolyn R. Van Buren of Wheatfield passed away on January 17th. Gravesite services will be held at Holland Cemetery today at 10 a.m. Borsman Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Bethel Christian Reformed Church Lift Fund. 87-year-old Richard W. Smith of Winnemac passed away on January 19th. Funeral services for Richard Smith will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital or Monterey Volunteer Fire Department. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 70-year-old Gordon J. Danoden of DeMott passed away on Thursday, January 16th. A celebration of life will be held at Community Christian Reformed Church in Roselawn on Sunday, January 26th from 1 until 3 p.m. Cremation rights will be afforded, and Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 46-year-old George Shanley of Carmel passed away on January 21st. A celebration of life service will be held on Monday, January 27th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time at Danny Boy Beer Works in Carmel. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the cremation rights. In lieu of flowers, please consider a financial donation to a savings account for his children, Bo, Mary Page, and Faye, that can be accessed on the GoFundMe website or the Jackson Funeral Chapel website. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 54-year-old Cassandra Cassie Leanne Budrow of Fowler passed away on Tuesday, January 21st. Visitation will be held from 5 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel, on Monday, January 27th. Funeral Mass for Cassie Leanne Budrow will be held at Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Fowler, Tuesday, January 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will follow at St. Mary's Catholic Cemetery in Dunnington. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Sacred Heart Catholic School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 47-year-old Bradley Flatt Jr. of Goodland passed away on Wednesday, January 22nd. Arrangements are pending at Steinke Funeral Home in Morocco. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, brutally cold temperatures with increasing clouds and a high near 22. Wind chill values as low as -8. Tonight, a chance of flurries after 3 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with the temperature rising to around 22 by 5 a.m. Saturday, a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 17. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 18.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hey, it's Eddie Trunk, and if it rocks, we play it here on the Q. 97.7 FM, WLQI.
Welcome into Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Thursday featured a pair of area high school basketball games. First boys, a close one for Rensselaer Central, but they lose at home to North Judson 52-49. And girls hoops, Tri-County on their own court tops Seeger 52-30, leading the Lady Cavaliers with 14 points. Sarah Zarcy. NBA, the Bulls' 3-game Pacific Coast road trip reaching the end of the line on Thursday. And for the Bulls, the trip ends at 1-2 after a 131-106 defeat by the Golden State Warriors. Bulls forward Zach LaVine's 24 points, a game high, while the Warriors got 21 points out of veteran guard Steph Curry. It was 64-63 Bulls to close out the first half. However, the Warriors took control, outscoring the Bulls 68-42 over the back 24 minute. The Bulls did not have available guard Kobe White, absent for the second straight game due to a bone bruise in his right ankle, which occurred this past Sunday in Portland. According to head coach Billy Donovan, White will sit out at least a week. Pacers matching up with the San Antonio Spurs Thursday for the first of two in Paris over a 3-day span. The first game favoring the Spurs, downing the Pacers 140-110. A homecoming for Spurs big guy Victor Wembanyama, and he did not disappoint. The French native pouring in a game-high 30 points, adding a double-double, 11 rebounds. Pacers got a team-high 24 points on 11 of 14 shooting from Benedict Mathurin. Spurs controlling the boards, out-rebounding the Pacers 57-31. Pacers and Spurs return to the hardwood in Paris on Saturday. No Bulls or Pacers named as all-star starters on Thursday. On the Eastern Conference squad, the New York Knicks have two representatives, point guard Jalen Brunson and center Karl Anthony Towns. The Western Conference will feature LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers getting a starting nod, in all extending his NBA record to 21 all-star appearances. The NBA All-Star Game will take place at the Chase Center in San Francisco on February 16th. The reserves will be announced on January 30th. Women's college basketball on Thursday. Notre Dame's perfect road record remains intact, now 7-0 away from South Bend, and in all 12 straight victories as the third-ranked Lady Fighting Irish take care of Boston College, winning 89-63. Sophomore guard Hannah Hidalgo lifting Notre Dame with 23 points. NFL, another name added to the potential search for defensive coordinator under new Bears head coach Ben Johnson. According to NFL Network, Ian Rappaport on Thursday, the Bears have requested an interview for Minnesota Vikings passing game coordinator and defensive backs coach Durante Jones. This comes after the Bears requested an interview on Wednesday with the Los Angeles Rams to speak with passing game coordinator and assistant head coach Aubrey Pleasant. And according to Mike Hillis of KUSA TV in Denver, the Bears are expected to retain special teams coordinator Richard Hightower, who has served in this role since 2022 under both former head coach Matt Eberflus and interim head coach Thomas Brown. NHL middle game of 3 straight for the Blackhawks at home Friday, skating with the Tampa Bay Lightning. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Strag and Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price on StarKist Chunk Light Tuna 5 ounce. StarKist Chunk Light Tuna 5 ounce container on sale this week at Strag and Mantil. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Strag and Mantil and Touhyville.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair? What do you mean? Does it not look good? It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret. No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic. Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous. I was so tired of having thin and brittle hair. Ugh, and the shedding. So I figured I'd give hair volume a try. Needless to say, I'm thrilled with the results. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to pick up some hair volume right now. My reunion's next month and I want my hair to look as good as yours.
Hair Volume is the best-selling hair tablet in the world and one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Scandinavia. Purchase at newnordicusa.com or your local CVS. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy. Help your hair look full, voluminous, and beautiful again at NordicUSA.com or CVS.
Hey, I got you something. What's this? Just a little Galentine's gift from JTV. Do you mean jewelry television? I love their jewelry. They have the
New customers get $25 off their first purchase of $75 or more. Visit jtv.com/romance.
Yeah, their artisan collections. Gorgeous. Are you going to open your gift? Oh, yeah. It's the pearl bracelet.
New customers receive $25 off their first purchase of $75 or more. Visit jtv.com/romance.
Congratulations to Sheila in Rensselaer and Joanne in DeMott. Both got in to let me know that Starkist Chunk Light Tuna 5 ounce is 79 cents each at Strag & Mantell this week in their sale flyer. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online now. You just go to stragandmantell.com. You can have it delivered to your home or business, or stop by and pick it up. Let them do the shopping for you. You still use the in-store sale prices, the online coupons, reward points, all that good stuff. Strag & Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit stragandmantell.com. All right. Your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We're going to draw the winner later on this morning. Good luck.
It's time for the Home of the Week, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate in downtown Rensselaer.
Hi, Linda Heckema, listing agent for 315 North Collins Street, a beautifully maintained and updated traditional 2-story home. The front entry welcomes you with original oak woodwork, open stairway, bench, and floors. The oak floors continue into the formal living room, adjacent dining room. The updated kitchen with appliances opens to a new addition with maple hardwood floors in an L shape that extends to the back entrance. This area has a huge built-in closet and a beautiful 3/4 bath. On the second floor, there are 4 bedrooms with original hardwood floors. The new addition adds 420 square feet to the upper level, which includes a fabulous full bath, custom laundry, and walk-in closet. The full basement, walk-up attic, 4-car garage with a bath, and landscaped lot complete this charming home. For your private showing of 315 North Collins Street, call Linda at 219-869-8662. Cornerstone, let our real estate experience work for you.
Listen for the Home of the Week every Wednesday and Friday morning on WLQI, featuring the best homes in the real estate market, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate on Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer.
It's a new year. Why not start it with a new career? Looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and the fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators, experienced welders, and a maintenance mechanic. Chief offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special, with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years Thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Good morning.
First of all, welcome to the show.
Happy Friday.
I got a question for you. Who the hell are you?
Okay, I get it. It's been a long week. But it's like Freaky Friday. It's almost the weekend, isn't it?
I'm freaking out!
Maybe it'll be sunny.
This whole thing is a freak show. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you on a fun time, but man, oh man, cold Friday morning. All right? The temperature's going the wrong way. Right now, -3 feels like -16. Woo! But the high today is 21.
Right, it already happened at 12:01.
Oh, that's right. It's going down throughout the day.
Is that what? Yeah.
That's right. I forgot you said that. Weather
Wah,
Cupcake.
wah, wah, wah.
Way to go, Weather Cupcake. Portion of the show is brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. You can warm up with a nice big bucket of popcorn. Go watch a movie later at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out the movie times there. You can also download their app. You can get your tickets right there online. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can get a Supercut at Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. You do a great job, whatever it is that you're looking for, as well as tanning they have at both locations in Rensselaer and Lowell. Our poll question today, asking you, do you still eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Yes, no, or never liked them. So we'll check in on the poll question in a little bit. Christine says honey peanut butter is the best. I like crunchy, just saying. Wayne says, good morning, Cheryl and Steve. Good morning, Wayne. And Melissa says good morning as well. So good morning, Melissa. Thanks for hanging out this morning in the bitter cold. All right. You said you had something for school, for teachers, students, and more. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All
Okay.
right.
So I saw this and I was like, ooh, as a former teacher, this would have been so good to remember this. So this is also like for students, but I thought, and we don't know the credit, like who wrote this originally, but the parts of speech poem. Ready? Every name is called a noun, as field and fountain, street and town. In place of noun, the pronoun stands, as he and she can clap their hands. The adjective describes a thing, as magic wand or bridal ring. The verb means action, something done, as read and write and jump and run. How things are done, the adverbs tell, as quickly, slowly, badly, well. The preposition shows relation, as in the street or at the station. Conjunctions join in many ways, sentences, words, or phrase and phrase. The interjection cries out, hark, I need an exclamation mark. And those are the parts of speech.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah. I just thought, oh, if you can remember that,
Yeah.
you know, you got it.
Yeah. That's fun. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's fun stuff. So,
Yeah, I like all that stuff. There's
Yeah.
a 10 there's when I was teaching Bible in church, there's a song, I'm trying to think if it's Mercy Me, I think it is. The 10 simple rules. It's the 10 commandments in order. So if you remember, but it's done not thou shalt not. It's like don't kill and don't lie and don't whatever. If you can remember that, I used to play it all the time because then the kids would remember, and by remembering, they would always know the 10
it would
commandments.
stick. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Very neat.
So the parts of speech poem.
Yeah, very cool. All right, our poll question today, Food Fight Friday. Today is Peanut Butter Day. Do you still eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? 74% say yes. That's where I'm at. 14% said no, they're done eating them. 12% said never liked them in the first place. So Susie says peanut butter sandwich, good. So just the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Jelly sandwich, good. Both together, bad.
She's so cute.
So she will eat a peanut butter sandwich, fine. A jelly sandwich, fine. Peanut butter and jelly, nuh-uh. She's not having it. I love it,
How about
Susie.
cream cheese
That's
and jelly?
fantastic.
Why? That's
Why are
what
we
my
doing
mom
that?
did. That's what my parents did.
Oh my
They didn't like me too much. I don't think. I don't
there
know.
it is. It's Cheryl's parents didn't like her. Shalom.
They actually are the fan. Like the tops of my fan club. So we joke, but I'm like, good grief.
Cheryl's worried the ghost of her mom's going to come to the house and slap me.
Well, there is something about,
honoring the dead and all that stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
I think of it every time, and then I think they're probably up there laughing, kind of like my kids. My kids. And here's a poll question: Name something from your past, like when you were a kid, that made you think your parents hated you. And with my children, and I remember this so differently. This is, of course, the thing. I bought my kids these shoes called Merrells, and they're still out there. But they were like, the ones that I bought them were like pink, like Ugg clogs, like they were almost like gym shoes, full rubber bottom. You could run around all you want in them, but they were cute. My kids grew up and then totally remembered it differently. They were like, yeah, Mom, you sent us to school in Merrells and we were teased and bullied. And I'm like, no, you were not. And they still to this day will go, don't even mention Merrells. And like, so that when we're out and about, like when we see it at Marshall's or something, we see Merrells, they'll go, yep, Mom made us wear this. Attention customers, my mom made me wear this. Yeah. She hated us.
If they're still around, they couldn't have been too bad. So
yeah. But they claim they didn't like them, and I remember it way differently.
Yeah.
So
Melissa says crunchy is my favorite with grape jelly. So Melissa's right in the same boat as I am.
You like crunchy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I get extra crunchy. It's almost like eating peanuts on a sandwich. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because you like the
Yep.
Okay.
You put Reese's peanut butter cups and Girl Scout do-si-dos, which in honor of Peanut Butter Day, I am having for breakfast this morning.
Yes, we don't want
Chewing
Touhyville
away.
people to forget that the Girl Scouts are
Yes.
out selling now, and you will be sorry if you do not order. That's not a threat. I'm just saying
No.
that's a fact. At all times, you should have boxes of Thin Mints in the freezer.
Yeah. So I've got do-si-dos, and then I've got Thin Mints at home. So, and you've got your Samoas here. But in honor of Peanut Butter Day, I'm eating the do-si-dos, the peanut butter ones. You said those are the only way I eat peanut butter, and I like it. You don't like regular peanut butter, but you'll eat them in cookies, which is so funny.
Yep.
Brian says, I wish I could, but I can't eat the peanuts anymore. Allergies. So that makes sense.
Oh, so he developed a peanut allergy later on in life?
Yes. Yeah.
Youch.
Donna says, I'm with Cheryl, Reese's, and do-si-dos. And Shane says, peanut butter on carrots. I mean, I've heard peanut butter on celery. I've never heard of it on carrots, but I
Isn't
suppose
it called
it's fine.
ants on a log or something?
So
that's with raisins.
Yeah,
right?
you put raisins on there. That's the ants, is the raisins. So
Okay.
that's how you ruin it. Because I'm good with peanut butter on a piece of celery, but not with raisins. Christine says, I love them. Had 2 yesterday. Maple syrup mixed with peanut butter is so good. That's how we had them in grade school. Christine, do you have Elf living in your house? What?
No, but I'm thinking that does sound good. That does sound like something I should try.
It does? Because it sounds to me like something that would cause your blood sugar to shoot out the top of your head.
What's wrong with that? No, but I think I could get through the peanut butter with maple syrup. That sounds like a good
Right,
combination.
but if you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean, that's,
Yeah, that's true.
why push to like something. And Tina says, after trying the honey peanut butter, that is all I buy now, and it has to be either raspberry or strawberry jam. So that's 2 for the honey peanut butter. Interesting. I will have to try that. So, all right. So go ahead and keep on answering the poll question. We appreciate it. We'll update you a little bit later on in the program. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we got a big time fun programming announcement from Touhyville Media.
Yes,
this
we
is
do.
Exciting stuff. So stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, brutally cold temperatures with increasing clouds and a high near 22. Wind chill values as low as -8. Tonight, a chance of flurries after 3 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with the temperature rising to around 22 by 5 a.m. Saturday, a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 17. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 18.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Vierk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Vierk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Vierk's. Vierk's.com.
Now at Menards, save big money on everything for your next project. Transform everyday spaces into gathering places with custom craft countertops from Menards. Countertops are the center of the home, and we offer stylish options with durability that will last for years to come. Visit our kitchen showrooms in-store or go on Menards.com and get a free design estimate today. Plus, check out our weekly flyer for many other great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new Patch Bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
What is 988?
It's a free 24-hour suicide and crisis lifeline.
And what is a crisis? Maybe something you experience so often.
You don't even think it's a crisis.
Anxiety over money. A stressful relationship.
Concerns about a loved one's mental health.
If you are experiencing thoughts of suicide or mental health or substance use crisis, call or text 988. It's a listening ear.
And it's a way forward.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Everyone, gather round.
I should just start at the beginning.
What day of the week is it?
It's Friday.
Friday.
What are your plans for the weekend?
Doing absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Sounds exciting. Okay, where was I? End of the week.
Friday.
Who's ready to party?
Okay, finally.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a super delightful yet chilly Friday morning. A little cold out there. Bundle up if you're going out. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County REMC, powered up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold. Visit JasperREMC.com to find out more about what they have for you when it comes to saving energy, saving money, safety tips when it comes to your utilities, and more. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry, Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store. Over 75 years of exceeding expectations in mid-North Indiana. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. All right. Exciting stuff coming. So, we have, for many years, been the home of the Chicago White Sox on Bear Country 98 Gold. We have had the Indianapolis Colts on 98 Gold. We have had the Chicago Bears on WLQI. We have the Chicago Bulls on Bear Country.
And there was something very wrong.
Something was missing. Starting this upcoming season on Bear Country 104.5 FM, we will be the Northwest Indiana's home of the Chicago Cubs. Very exciting.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
So we will keep the White Sox on 98 Gold, WIBN. We have talked to the Cubs for years, and it just could not work for us, even going back to when John had it. We just could not make it work. So they are under a new distribution affiliate company. We talked, went back and forth, figured out a plan. So just this week, we signed a 2-year deal with the Chicago Cubs for them to be on Bear Country this year. Now, so I'm going to post this all on our social media and everything, all over Facebook, and give you Cub fans a chance to shout out and let us know. Now, you White Sox fans, we went with Bear Country because with the White Sox staying on 98 Gold, really just about anywhere where you could hear Bear Country, you could hear 98 Gold. So we thought we still have you covered for the White Sox. So
they were on 2 stations.
They were on 2 stations. Yeah. So we switched one over to be Correct. The Cubs. So I am actually a fan of both. I know you're not supposed to be.
No,
I know you're not allowed to be. I grew up going to Cubs games. I grew up on the northwest side of Chicago. It was probably, even with traffic, maybe a 20-minute drive. It was probably the equivalent of driving from Rensselaer to DeMont. Wasn't far at all. When I was in high school, I went to St. Patrick's High School. We did a walkathon every year. The walk was from St. Pat's to Wrigley Field. And once you get there, so you don't skip out on your walk, they hand you your ticket. Once you did and then you can go into the game. So it was practically in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I grew up. My parents would take us to Cubs games. My dad would work different shifts. He always, as a policeman, worked. They changed every month what shift he would. So my mom, when she was home with us during the day in the summertime, would take me and my sister to Cubs games, where we would go that day, walk up to the box office, purchase the 3 tickets, and go in. And we would go to Cubs games. My uncle, Mel, who is always commenting with us and stops by Touhyville. Her husband, my uncle Rick, was a giant White Sox fan. And he bought a bar about 2 blocks from Comiskey Park at the time, called Pro Drinkers Establishment.
That's funny.
And it was funny because when I was younger, I would walk around with a Pro Drinkers, I'm a pro drinker or something like that t-shirt, So my mom dropped me off there, at his place, and then him and I would walk to Comiskey Park. I went to Comiskey Park the last year that it was around with my dad and his police partner. So I would go to White Sox games. I was too young to know you had to choose.
Right.
Because I just loved baseball. So when this opportunity came up, we were very excited to jump at it. Now, for you Cubs fans that are business owners, we have only 10 sponsorship slots available.
Correct.
That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Like there's not a thing we can do.
First right of refusal the next year.
For the next year, yes. So that's it. That's all we can fit in. They give us a certain amount of slots for commercials.
Right.
So in order for it to work good for the sponsor, for us, there's 10 slots available. So don't hesitate. We'll get some information out soon on all the pricing and all that stuff. We've got it here. We'll get it up on social media and get it out to you in emails and all that stuff. But if you're interested, don't wait. Get in touch with Cheryl. Sales at the number 2, letter E, VILLE.com or Cheryl, CHERYL at Touhyville.com.
Yes.
And let her know that you're interested. We'll get you all the information. Okay. You want to be a sponsor of the Cubs. You can also call her on the phone, 219-866-5105, extension 41, I think. Is you?
I think. I don't
know. It's been so long since I've done it. Yeah. It's in the list of the names.
And it forwards to myself. So,
so you'll get
wherever I am, I'm going to get it.
You'll get it. And you can also always message us on social media and say, hey, I'm interested in a sponsorship. But I just want to make you aware, I don't doubt for a second, this is going to sell out probably before winter's over.
Yeah.
Like, so if you're a business owner and you want to be a part of this, trust me, it's not an expensive thing. It's a really cool thing. So get in there on the sponsorship. The Cubs on Bear Country 104.5.
Yeah.
The Cubs on the Bear.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah. And I love that. And you were talking about your family. So my family was big into baseball. My grandparents, so my mother's parents, my grandmother was a Cubs fan and my grandfather was a Sox fan.
Wow.
And they would go back and forth teasing each other. And I remember as kids, we were like, oh, do they like each other anymore? Or, and during the games was the only time I've ever seen my grandmother drink. She would pop open a beer and I'd be like, that is crazy. Because she was so like straight,
Yeah.
And she would actually pop open a beer and she even had a koozie at the time. Like she was adorable. They were adorable.
Oh my God.
So you have to picture all of the couches in their house were covered in plastic. The one in the living room was bright yellow and it had like, old wood and carved wood stuff.
Okay.
And it had everything covered in plastic.
Of course.
Yep. And we would have sleepovers for baseball games and they would take us to games. So,
oh my gosh.
So I had one in each family and I knew the rivalry. They would like kid around. And yeah, it just fond memories. So I never thought to myself, you have to choose one.
Right. You liked both your grandparents.
We liked both. Yeah, we loved both my grandparents.
Yeah.
So this is like a huge thing. So
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
because I like the idea that we can do high school sports on all three of our stations, that we're still one of those stations in the country that's able to do that, because a lot of them don't anymore. So I like that. I like that we can do the pro sports. We're working on another one.
Yeah, we are. A big
Working
one.
on getting another pro sport. Hopefully that'll come to fruition.
And I will lose my mind going on record.
Yep. That's and the only reason that we don't have it yet is they don't even have a network yet. So that's in the works. So but I like having the pro sports. I like being able to when we can give away tickets to things. I don't know how that's going to work with the Cubs, but but there's we really like being able to do this and have that attachment to Indianapolis and Chicago, because I feel like we're right in the middle of it.
And for us, we grew up there and we love where we live now.
Yeah.
So it's just a question of figuring it out. I mean, with the kids, when was the first time? I mean, we were probably together, I don't know, not even 2 months when we took them to the first game.
Oh, yeah.
We all went together, and then we did it every single year until they went to college.
Well,
and then we did training camp. I did training camp with both my daughters.
I think the first game, was just Savannah and I went before we even
took
went
the
to
whole
that.
family.
Yeah, I think her and I just went on a day in the summertime.
Because I was working or something. Yep.
Chris says, very exciting. Mel says, I used to bartend at the bar that I was talking about. Mel, who was my aunt and married to my Uncle Rick. And I used to bartend at that bar on weekends and went to a lot of Sox games.
Yeah.
Very cool. So when he took me to the Sox game was when Harry Carey was with the White Sox.
And Harry Carey was the best.
And he got us we were on the Jumbotron.
And Steve Stone. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
We were on the big screen, because he knew the guys so talk about being a kid that went crazy. So he loved the White Sox so much, my Uncle Rick, and wanted me so bad to be a White Sox fan. He knew the promotions guy, and they took me into this thing during the game, this little looked like a giant shed underneath the stands, opened it up and let me go in there. I mean, it was all stuff from previous giveaways. So I had a Sox jersey, a Sox hat, a little baseball bat,
bobbleheads and all that stuff.
Just tons of stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And it's just that whole thing of being affiliated with it. It's funny because I think about how long this was in the making. And Chris worked hard on communications. I mean, it was really not a team effort on my thing. Now my thing begins because it's of the sales program of it. But, nothing is impossible with hard work. And I think it's funny that sometimes in owning the radio station, or for being close to you who owns the radio station, I think people think it's effortless, and that it's a governmental thing that it's kind of preset and you flip a bunch of switches and it's not. It's a constant growth. And where do we want to be, and who do we want to affiliate with, and what do we want to put on air? And there's a lot of prep, is my point, that goes into it, and it could be years sometimes of prep. So congratulations, because this is a dream come true for
it's really cool.
For the both of us to have the Cubs on there. This is since we're little, to be affiliated with that is a huge thing.
I'm really excited about it. We're really excited about it as a company. So once again, the Chicago Cubs this upcoming season
will be carried by us.
On Bear Country 104.5 FM. So we're really excited about that. So all right. So yesterday the Oscars were nominated, the movie awards.
Can I just tell you something? I never thought I never was into the award show. It was more like my parents, when we would tape it on the VCR and everybody would sit down and we'd want to see the hour before with the dresses and all that stuff. Okay. Now it's to the point where I haven't seen jack of any of these movies. I feel like they're only the current ones. So it doesn't go back far.
Well,
or far enough. I mean, it's
all
supposed
of
to cover the year, right?
I think.
Right,
it's
but
all of 2024.
Okay, so when did The Brutalist come out?
Oh, I don't know.
Because a lot of times it's technically it gets smashed in at a couple theaters right before Christmas, and then because I just feel like lately I'm like, who, what,
That's how I
where,
feel with a lot of the
what,
movies that come out. Yeah.
and then the winner is usually never anything I've seen
Mm-hmm.
and or want to see.
Mhm.
Like it's never that movie that I saw. You know what I mean? This is going to do it. This is hands down the best. It's always some weird thing.
Yeah. Well, okay.
How do you feel about
The
it?
same way. I don't know a lot of I was just going to say, let's go to Best Picture. Honora.
Who? Right. What is it even? Let's
never even heard of it. Never heard of the movie. The Brutalist that you just mentioned. The only reason I heard of it was from the Golden Globes. I had not heard about it before the Golden Globes. So that's a movie that I know is out there, and I get it, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, so Honora is now still playing.
Mm-hmm.
And it says Honora, a young woman from Brooklyn, gets her chance at a Cinderella story when she meets and marries the son of an oligarch.
Mm-hmm.
Once the news reaches Russia, her fairy tale is threatened as the parents set out for New York to get the marriage annulled. Okay, that sounds like something we might like.
It's fine.
But I've never even heard of
right.
it.
And that's what I don't like about the Oscars. I get that it's supposed to be for the best movies, and all you people, that vote in the Academy and all that stuff, and you're in the know and all that stuff.
Okay, so who votes? The Academy and like people on a board, or is it the Golden Globes are us, right? Or like
no, the Golden Globes are the something of the Foreign Press, the Association of the Foreign Press, Academy of Foreign Press. So yeah.
Okay, so what's the one that like technically we could vote for?
The Touhyville Awards.
Oh, all right.
That's about it.
All right.
I mean, there's the People's Choice Awards.
That's it. Okay.
That's
who? Right.
It's hoo-ha. It's horse manure.
Hoo-ha.
So the People's Choice Award, they tell the people ahead of time that they won to get them to go to it. So I think the people that win are the ones that agree to come. That's my opinion.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't think it's real.
Okay.
It's playtime.
But the Oscars are the ones where everybody is all dressed up like to the nines.
Yeah.
Like
the Oscars are voted on, I think, by people who have won before or people that have been nominated before. I don't know what makes up the total Academy.
Okay.
So
all right. So then the Brutalist is with what's his name?
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
And it says, escaping post-war Europe, a visionary architect comes to America to rebuild his life, his career, and his marriage. On his own, in a strange new country, settles in Pennsylvania, where a wealthy and prominent industrialist recognizes his talent. Okay. I've not seen where this is. Oh, it's out right now. So it's playing in Chicago.
There you go.
Okay.
Complete Unknown. All right. I've heard of that. That's the Bob Dylan movie.
Ah, okay.
That's the Bob Dylan movie.
Okay.
So
but that just came out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look it up. See if it's got a release date. Because maybe it's not.
It says 2024.
Okay. So then it came out in 2024. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
it says that in early 1960s, 19-year-old Bob Dylan arrives in New York, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah. Conclave, you saw that.
Yeah, and I do not get how that is even memorable.
Oh, I thought you liked it.
Not until the end, and I'm not going to give that away.
Yeah,
but you're watching it and you're going, okay, because first of all, I've been to Rome twice and I've been to Vatican City twice, and I'm fascinated there's a mystery there. I don't know how to explain it. It's very mysterious, but it's also you kind of feel holy. Like one of the times the Pope was actually there.
Oh, okay.
For Pentecost, and it was like a gazillion people.
Mm-hmm.
The other time was not. We almost got stampeded, and it was a whole mess when we were staring at the ceiling.
Yeah.
It was literally, if someone had yelled fire, we all would have been dead.
Yeah.
It was body to body. But there's like an intrigue there, and it's beautiful, and it's historic, and it's holy, and it's crazy, and yeah. So I wanted to see Conclave, and I was fascinated with when the Pope died and they chose it, and puff puff in the ceiling and the whole 9 yards, like how you knew everything was over and the vote and all of it was fascinating to me. The movie, not so much.
No.
So I would not say it had some good people in it, but nothing like over the top.
Yeah. Mel says I loved Conclave.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dune Part 2.
Okay, too weird, and I don't like things
Yeah.
where boogers and
didn't-
things are coming out of people's
I
noses.
didn't see it. Amelia Perez, you said is a musical.
I heard about that today, and it said that it was So it's a musical with I see. Okay. Yep, Selena Gomez and all that stuff. Okay. A Mexican lawyer is offered an unusual job to help a notorious cartel boss retire and transition into living as a woman, fulfilling a long-held desire.
All right.
Okay.
Mel says I thought the acting was fantastic in Conclave. So she really liked the acting.
I did too.
Yeah.
It just, and I liked the story, but I didn't think it was Oscar worthy. Like that's.
See, this is what I always have a hard time with, and that's why you and I were talking the other day that we got to go and figure out what we're doing with the Touhyville Awards, because that'll be coming up in just over a month. I always have a hard time remembering even what movies came out in 2024.
Well,
I got to do a list.
That's funny because I just looked it up because I'm like, what else came out? Like what?
Yeah, I always got to check. I'm Still Here. Never heard of it.
I'm Still Here. Okay. Never heard of. Wait a minute. Yes, you did. Wasn't that the Tom Hanks one?
No, I think that was just called Here.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right. That was called Here. Okay. I'm Still Here. Okay. This says 2025.
I wonder what the cutoff is.
Eunice Paiva begins a lonely battle to learn the truth behind the disappearance of her husband, former PTB deputy Rubens Paiva, while trying to keep her family together.
Okay.
And it's playing right now. So let me look that up. What is the cutoff?
Next one is the Nickel Boys, which I've never heard of.
Never heard of that either. Eligibility, a feature length defined as over 40 minutes. It's 5 pages of stuff. Okay, I guess not.
Yeah. The Substance, which I've heard of, but we haven't watched. That's the one with Demi Moore.
That's the one with Demi Moore. Okay. It says the film must be exhibited. What's exhibited? Out there? Shown? Okay. Yeah. Between January 1st and December 31st.
All right. So
at least a week.
So it may have been shown somewhere in 2024.
Okay.
And then lastly, Wicked, which was a big one. Now, here's what I do like. It wasn't until I think it wasn't until Dark Knight didn't get nominated that they expanded the Best Picture to 9. It used to just be 5.
Oh, so, meaning the number of pictures up for that award?
Right, nominated. Because
why wouldn't you just allow anything?
No, nominated.
Yeah, I guess you're nominated.
Yeah,
okay,
you got to narrow it down at some point.
Yeah, that's true.
So they used to only have 5, and I think it was after. Don't hold me to it, but I think it was after because Dark Knight everyone thought was so good, but they rarely would nominate movies that were like big blockbusters. So they opened it up to 9 so that, some movies that people actually liked could get in there, which is a whole nother issue. So, anyway,
you know what did come out last year? Cause I'm just scrolling through. So Gladiator 2 got nothing.
Okay.
Mufasa, the Lion King got nothing, or at least not from what I saw.
Well, because that one, I don't know. Do you put that in animated? Because it was kind of like, it was like CGI. I don't know if it has its own category yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't know if that fits in animated or not, but yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at animated and it's not in there. So
now one that I would have chosen is It Ends With Us. I loved that movie. That's the one though that's got all the controversy with what's her name suing what's his name because of sexual harassment.
So,
but I really liked that movie.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, we'll have to take a look at all the movies or we can keep going.
Okay, and if you have not, shut up. Go away. That's all. I'm not talking to you anymore. You wish. You know what movie I would have nominated?
What's
the
that?
6888. That was the movie during World War II
Never
about
heard
the
of
855 women joined the fight to fix the 3-year backlog of undelivered mail. If you have not seen that movie, that was probably my favorite movie of last year. The
All right.
6888.
All right. Well,
So good.
Give it a shot. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we still have plenty of fun stories to get to. Some new rules for Spirit Airlines, dumb criminal, a dumb mom, a dumb husband. We got all kinds of dumb coming up. It's the dumb hour coming up here
All
on
right.
on a
Stay
Friday.
tuned.
Stick around for that.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams winter sale and get 30% off paints and stains January 17th through the 27th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Slippery conditions were at least partly responsible for several crashes on Interstate 65 Thursday morning into the afternoon. Indiana State Police at the Lafayette Post reported multiple crashes took place in the area of the closed rest area northbound, 1 mile north of the Wolcott exit at U.S. Highway 231 that included a motor coach. Social media was saying approximately 20 to 25 people were on the vehicle northbound and that the motor coach was blocking the interstate. There was a call made for Jasper and Tippecanoe County ambulances. Also, state police said several semis were involved in a crash on Interstate 65 at the State Road 25 interchange northbound near Lafayette. First reports stated traffic was diverted off the interstate at the interchange and then right back on, meaning the incident had to happen at the overpass. After a delay for schools in this area on Wednesday due to cold temperatures, most on Eastern Time decided to cancel for the day, while Rensselaer on Central Time decided to have classes. Superintendent Kurt Craig talks about criteria used on such days for making such an important decision, and it has to do with the temperature when the delay is over.
Most of the schools around -15 wind chill to decide whether to have school or not. Schools on Eastern Time, they were looking at a wind chill of -15. For schools on Central Time, that 1 hour difference, we were looking at temperature with a wind chill of maybe -8, -9. The schools on Central Time, most of us anyway, decided to go because it didn't meet the criteria for cancellation.
An executive order signed by Governor Mike Braun regarding the reporting of abortion records has garnered support and opposition. Indiana's law on abortions allows the procedure to be done only in limited circumstances of fetal anomaly, rape or incest, and risk to the mother's health or life. Currently, healthcare workers are required to complete forms on every abortion performed in the state, and the governor said he issued the executive order to make sure the law is being completely followed. Indiana Right to Life has praised the governor's action as seeking greater accountability of the doctors involved, while the Department of Health and others stated if individual forms are to be completed, the patient's care and identity could be compromised. There is also a current lawsuit about this matter as well. College enrollment was actually up this past August after a report to the media last fall said it was down. CBS News correspondent Deborah Rodriguez reports.
A new report from the National Student Clearinghouse Research Center says total enrollment at colleges was almost 16 million in the fall, an increase of 4.5% from the year before. It pushes the numbers above what they were before the first fall of the pandemic. The report comes a week after the clearinghouse blamed a methodological findings that showed 2024 enrollment was down 5%.
Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend as well. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
80-year-old Carolyn R. Van Buren of Wheatfield passed away on January 17th. Gravesite services will be held at Holland Cemetery today at 10 a.m. Borsman Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Bethel Christian Reformed Church Lift Fund. 87-year-old Richard W. Smith of Winnemac passed away on January 19th. Funeral services for Richard Smith will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital or Monterey Volunteer Fire Department. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 70-year-old Gordon J. Danoden of DeMott passed away on Thursday, January 16th. A celebration of life will be held at Community Christian Reformed Church in Roselawn on Sunday, January 26th from 1 until 3 p.m. Cremation rights will be afforded, and Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 46-year-old George Shanley of Carmel passed away on January 21st. A celebration of life service will be held on Monday, January 27th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time at Danny Boy Beer Works in Carmel. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the cremation rights. In lieu of flowers, please consider a financial donation to a savings account for his children, Bo, Mary Page, and Faye, that can be accessed on the GoFundMe website or the Jackson Funeral Chapel website. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 54-year-old Cassandra Cassie Leanne Budrow of Fowler passed away on Tuesday, January 21st. Visitation will be held from 5 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel, on Monday, January 27th. Funeral Mass for Cassie Leanne Budrow will be held at Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Fowler, Tuesday, January 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will follow at St. Mary's Catholic Cemetery in Dunnington. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Sacred Heart Catholic School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 47-year-old Bradley Flatt Jr. of Goodland passed away on Wednesday, January 22nd. Arrangements are pending at Steinke Funeral Home in Morocco. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, brutally cold temperatures with increasing clouds and a high near 22. Wind chill values as low as -8. Tonight, a chance of flurries after 3 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with the temperature rising to around 22 by 5 a.m. Saturday, a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 17. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Sunday night, mostly clear with the low around 18.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys, no waiting.
Hi there.
Say something nice to me.
Nice? You want me to say something nice?
Why should I do that?
Listen, buddy, it is National Compliment Day.
It's National Compliment Day.
National Compliment Day.
You're not that ugly.
Try again.
You're not fat. You're big bone.
You're not good at this.
You're not good at this.
Here, listen to these words.
Listen. Your smile.
It brightens up the room.
Most amazing woman ever.
Oh, that's a compliment.
Now that's a compliment.
Okay, my friends.
That's a compliment.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thanks for being a part of the show this morning here in Touhyville. We appreciate it. On the Q, 98 Gold, streaming on all of our stations and station apps and on video. We're on the Q Facebook page, 98 Gold Facebook page, Touhyville Facebook page, TikTok, and on YouTube Live. So stop by and see us. And our streaming video can be seen, thanks to, in part at least, by our friends over at Kasanovich Humfleet McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, and in Rensselaer. So I was chit-chatting with Brett from Kasanovich Humfleet McDonald's, Brett Kasanovich, last night. And he mentioned to me that apparently lately they haven't been able to serve cappuccinos or espressos due to a malfunctioning machine that had to do with McDonald's corporate getting it fixed. So not local. As of yesterday, all their coffee drinks are back. So the McCafe is good to go. So if you are a McCafe person, want to warm up on a cold Friday morning, stop by McDonald's. He says, very happy that the machine is working again. So the McCafe is all good to go with your local Kasanovich Humfleet McDonald's. So stop by, grab yourself a nice warm coffee today. Today is the day for it. Hot coffee is the way to go. Also want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Visit George A. Memorial Healthcare. You know, it's more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or I should say, and like them on Facebook. All right. So Spirit Airlines made a big announcement. Not as cool as the Cubs being on Bear Country. Their announcement wasn't as cool as ours, I don't think.
No.
They made an announcement that
they're coming to Bear Country?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't wear see-through top clothing anymore, see-through clothing anymore. Was this a giant problem that a lot of people were going to the airport in see-through clothing?
Or barefooted, or like
well,
they're
that's
going to go on barefooted, and then they said any vulgar tattoos have to be covered up.
So it says no sheer tops without a bra. Okay.
I mean,
leave the clear plastic pants at home. Are people wearing clear plastic pants?
Well, I have a sweatsuit that goes on. I've never worn it without leggings under it, but I have like the yellow and the seafoam green one where I just wear a sports bra and it goes over your workout stuff and it's see-through. But you don't
but
not
you have
wear
stuff
it with stuff underneath, right?
Right. Who's doing this?
Yeah. But I will tell you, there was a fashion trend in the last year, maybe, where you went braless.
Where we could see all your stuff?
You could see the chest. And it's frightening to me, but.
I don't think anyone would be happy if I showed up for work one day wearing see-through plastic pants and no underpants. No one wants to see any of that.
Stop saying underpants instead of underwear. The girls and I are begging you. On behalf of the rest of our family.
Why I do it, because I find the music
horrid.
Gina says, I see Cheryl had to get up and out. I don't understand.
Who said? What?
Gina says, I see Cheryl had to get up and out.
Up and out.
Oh, from your
Oh, the
poster.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah, the
understand.
bed.
Thank you, Gina. Sorry.
Yes, from
Because
he doesn't love me enough.
We
That's the
should
problem.
probably share that post on Touhyville then, so people know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Cheryl posted on her personal page this morning a picture of her cuddled in bed this morning, saying that if I really loved you, I would let you do the show from home.
Yes.
In bed.
Well, I tagged 97. I didn't tag Touhyville, so I tagged 97.7 and WIBN.
Oh, you did? Okay, so that's
I
why
did.
people saw it. Okay, so they didn't see it. Okay.
Mhm.
So, yes, Cheryl did have to get out of bed and come into work this morning, you know. So, and somebody sent you a message that we should do that. We should do the show from bed.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a la what John
Donuts
Lennon,
and
John and
yeah,
Lennon and Yoko,
and Yoko Ono.
Yeah, didn't they do a sleep in? Yeah.
Mhm.
Mel says peppermint schnapps and real Hershey's cocoa. That's a great way to warm me up. Yes, that's another great way.
Ooh.
Yes, as well. All right, so back to Spirit Airlines. You can't get on there naked, apparently. It's a rule. I don't understand rules when there was no need for a rule. Like,
well, and
who's going to the? If you're going to make that rule, wouldn't it be a rule at the airport that we can't be able to see all your tidbits and other things?
yeah, but I've got a rule for them.
Okay.
Since they shouldn't be able to charge more than the original price of a ticket because I'm taking luggage and a purse.
Okay.
When you go to the airport, I
Uh-huh.
still remember this from Savannah. I sent her to Myrtle Beach.
Mhm.
We get to the airport. She's got a bag
Mhm.
and a backpack.
Okay.
Charged extra for the bag and backpack.
Okay.
Then charged because she was under 16,
Mhm.
a kids flying
Mhm.
a loan fee of $50,
Mhm.
which wound up being more than a first class ticket on United.
Mhm. Oh, this was all Spirit, you're saying?
So Spirit is
Yeah.
oh plus
Right, right, right.
plus plus. So
Mhm.
in my opinion, your new rules will knock out your entire demographic.
Well,
and I don't know who's not wearing. They also said you can't take your shoe, like you can't not wear shoes.
I'm
So
all
like,
for that. Leave your shoes on.
But who's running around an airport with no shoes?
Put
you
your
have to-
shoes back on.
You can't walk around with no shoes.
I'm with you. I don't know why.
I would think that's the law, right? I mean, I
I-
can't go to a restaurant without shoes. I know
No
that.
shirt, no shoes,
Shoes,
no
no
service.
service.
That's right. So
it's just weird.
So
Yeah.
it says here, the updated thing in their fine print this week is to ban things that could be seen as lewd, obscene, or offensive in nature. Their policy also covers, as you mentioned, lewd or offensive body art. So certain tattoos could get you kicked off of a flight too. Here's my issue with the way that's worded.
What's lewd to one person is not lewd to another. Is freedom of speech.
I don't even have to speak.
Yeah.
Look at that. See?
I got you.
Who's to decide
say?
what's lewd?
Right. I have a bunch of Christian tattoos. Is that offensive to a Muslim or to a Jewish person?
Do you have a Starbucks tattoo?
Right.
I find their prices to be lewd and obscene.
Right. Harley works for the competitor. I mean, is that obscene to her?
I mean, I don't know what the deal was, but I saw a video the other day that I wish I would have thought of when we were married. A guy recorded his wife giving her order at Starbucks. So when he pulls up, he just presses play on his phone.
He's smart. He's so genius.
Because here's what would happen.
That's
so
right.
I know your order from Starbucks still. You used to, I mean, you've changed it up and stuff, but
Yeah.
your main go-to was a tuxedo mocha with skim. Okay. So this is back before you even got on almond milk. So you would get a tuxedo mocha with skim. Am I right? I mean, am I right with the order? Okay.
Yes.
So whenever I would go with you, you would pull up and you would just go, I'd like a tuxedo mocha grande with skim milk. Okay, pull around. Every time I would go, they would go, now is that 2 shots of white and 2 chocolate? Or do you want 4 of white and 4 of chocolate?
Right.
And I go, and I think they knew that it was me because I would pull up and I would say a large because it's a large, you know, There's another video from a movie of Paul Rudd going off about the coffee because he says, I would like a large. She says, do you mean a venti? He goes, no, I don't mean a venti. He goes, because grande is large, tall could mean large, venti is the only word that doesn't mean large here. So I'm just saying I would pull up, and I think when I said the word large, they knew, he doesn't know what he's doing. We're going to ask him about this, or we're going to do this. And I had no idea. And when you would go, your tuxedo mocha would cost $4.72. When I would go, it was $75. It was $75 for me to get one cup of coffee.
Yep.
And when I didn't know what was going on, I'd go, I don't know how many pumps that I don't. Have you never had a tuxedo mocha? The woman, I would just see. They would stick their middle finger out the window at me through the drive-thru. They would I just knew. I was like, I don't know why they did it. So my point is that your Starbucks tattoo is offensive to me. I find that to be lewd and obscene. So does that mean I get to kick you off my flight? Who decides what is lewd and obscene? You're wearing leggings today that could be considered lewd and obscene. Not because we can see through them.
No.
But you have a word across the side.
Yeah.
It's from our Swear Everyday Vacation. It's,
Well, plus, if we don't even have to go that far, Harley's best friend from the time she was this big, their parents found leggings obscene and would not allow their daughter to wear leggings of any sort because they were
lewd?
Like sexualized.
Right. Is that lewd? I don't know. Mel says, I worked in a hotel for breakfast, people. I worked in a hotel for breakfast. People would come down shoeless and in very sexy nightwear. Now, both of us worked different jobs.
Whoa.
And Mel says, stick with McDonald's coffee. Very good. Yes, I agree. I stick with the McDonald's coffee over Starbucks. I don't
do Starbucks anymore.
It's not because of advertising or whatever. I actually don't like Starbucks coffee. I'm not a fan. So, but none of that's why you call. So you and I both did jobs where we spent a lot of time in hotels. When I was doing stand-up, you worked in travel and tourism. I would never go down to the breakfast area inappropriately.
Ever.
I don't think of it as
it's a
my
public
kitchen.
area.
Right.
It's like,
I'm going out in the world.
Yeah.
I feel bad if I forgot my baseball hat and I have to go down there with my hair looking like I'm a rooster. I'll hop in the shower before running down there to breakfast. The only time that I would go down there in my pajamas, which were usually just shorts and a t-shirt, is if they were serving breakfast, let's say till 10, and I woke up and realized it's 5 to 10 because I worked late at night. So sometimes I would sleep in. I'd wake up and it's 5 to 10. I'm like, I got to get breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I'm living in the hotel. I'm living in the hotel.
But you throw in a baseball cap and
you just run down
you
there.
make sure you're covered. I mean,
right. I don't go down there in a towel. Look at this sausage. I don't do that next to the breakfast sausage. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I don't like the idea of someone else deciding what's lewd. It's and
there's a reason for that. That's why it's like kind of a constitutional thing, I think.
Well, but it's their private airplane. So that's where
right, but that has to be clearer then. Like, because your interpretation is not my interpretation, which isn't her interpretation. I mean, do we really honestly think we have to tell people to wear a bra and not a see-through shirt? I wouldn't think that.
I thought we wouldn't, but then there are times that I run into people. You and I are in the middle of watching a movie called The Death of Dick Long. And that's not me being inappropriate. That's really the name of the movie.
No, the name of the movie.
And that was the gentleman's name. That was really his name.
Guy. And it's a true story.
Yes.
But,
so we're about halfway through.
Yeah.
And about 7 times,
make it through.
About 7 times so far in the movie, Cheryl has looked to me and said, are there really people in the world this stupid? And every time I've said yes.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, there are people that are this stupid. So that's the only reason I could think of there being rules like this, because they've run into things that have been a problem. That said, I don't know when it's generalized, I don't know what you do with it. Because now you're opening yourself up. Okay. And I'm sure there's wording in there that says, lewd based on our standards or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you better let me know before I even buy a ticket on your airplane. Because you're not just going to kick me off because I happen to have a T-shirt on, I mean,
look what happened with Ace.
I know. For those that don't know.
For those that don't know, yeah.
So we went to go fly on Southwest Airlines. And
hadn't flown since COVID started. So I guess a lot of new nuances, rules, stuff was thrown in there that we didn't know.
In between the 2 times that we had flown, the last time we flew, he was able to sit on your lap and through the whole flight and was fine and calm. We never used a carrier with him. This time, as we're getting on the plane, they said to us, he has to be in the carrier. And we're like, no one ever said anything.
Right. He was always on my lap.
That's new to us.
He's never been in a cage.
Right.
Like, so
that's what I said. We didn't even go in a carrier or anything.
But I'm saying,
So we never put him in there.
Right.
So we had a carrier for him, but really just for convenience. Like we just kind of have him in there, that it's open and he just sticks his head out and, So they said he had to go fully in there with it zipped. I said, well, he's never done that. So, okay. So he was whining, no more than a baby. And I'm not a weirdo. I know there's a difference between dogs and a child. That said, if we're talking about the noise level, the dog was less than a child. So that's if you're saying the noise level is what's disturbing people,
Yeah.
So
plus you didn't give us more than a half a second to quiet him down.
Right.
Like they literally, you didn't even have your stuff down.
I wasn't even sitting yet. Yeah.
And he was my emotional support animal. And they kicked you off the plane with him. I flew myself and they put you guys on the next flight out.
Right. Because by then, once I had him in the carrier for 5-10 minutes, he was calm and just sat through the whole flight.
Yeah. Well, the girl was a witch. I'm not, and I normally try to understand both points of view. She was a witch that was hell-bent on suffering us.
Well,
like she was a monster.
Because the next flight, also on Southwest, the crew was totally different. And was like, he's fine. I had him in the bag, like in the carrier, but on my lap the whole flight. They were like, he's fine. Don't worry. It's no big deal.
They wanted us to
choice.
stick him under on top of it. And then
and
because he was
whimpering,
to
calm.
They wouldn't, they just kicked you guys. He didn't even make it underneath. Like I don't. And then everyone around us
was like, he's fine. Don't worry about it. We're okay with it. It's the noise isn't going to bother us. It's like, and I kept saying, give it a minute. He'll calm.
Right.
He's just confused right now. He doesn't know what's happening.
And he's scared.
Yeah. And they didn't want to deal with it.
Right.
So,
but they dealt with it 2 hours later. And corporate, when we wrote a letter to them, mind you, I had been A plus or whatever it is, like a member of whatever it is,
Super
flying companions free and all the rest of it for years. We never got a response from corporate at all.
Right.
Not at all.
So I won't find something.
Not, I'm sorry. Like nothing. So we really don't go that way.
Yeah. Just don't play with them anymore. Yep. Mel says, I have arguments with people about having no shoes. So at a food area. One woman said, if I tell her again, she was going to kick my backside. So, yeah, I don't understand, but that goes to show, yes, there are people that are stupid enough that are like, no, I can do whatever I want. That's my rules. I can do whatever. So you got to have rules to protect yourself from the dumb. Speaking of the dumb, the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day is coming up. And that's always where we find the dumb. So that's there all the time. By the way, Susie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Thanks for all you do for us. Great work. Thank you, Susie. You're very sweet. We really appreciate your kind words all the time. Whether you know it or realize it, it absolutely makes our day on a regular basis. So we love doing this and love that you guys love hanging out with us. It's as all joking aside about the cold and wanting to stay in bed and all that stuff, we absolutely love doing the show each and every day with you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
It's a new year. Why not start it with a new career? Looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and the fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer and rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators, experienced welders, and a maintenance mechanic. Chief offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
Go steer crazy with Ag Leader. From November 1st to December 31st, trade in your old steering system and receive up to $5,000 off a complete auto steer package, which includes the new In Command Go 16 display. Act now and you'll also receive 50% off a turn path unlock. Contact Peterson Ag Service, your local Ag Leader dealer, at 765-314-3276, or stop by and see us in Remington to learn more about your trade-in options.
At the Home Depot, it's our business to support yours. Partner with your go-to source for building your business. We can help you streamline your operations by supplying the whole job from start to finish. Any questions? Our Pro Desk is ready to answer the call with supply sourcing, custom orders, large equipment rentals, and more. Elevate your efficiency and take on more projects with the partner you can trust. The Home Depot, how pros get more done.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
It's Friday.
F-I-D-A-Y. You had all week to talk about work. Now it's the weekend, and that means it's
Party time!
The party is just getting started. Wow, this will be like my first weekend off in my whole adult life.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch. Roger that.
Okay, let's move out. Come on, let's go.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, having fun on a super duper cold Friday morning. Nonetheless, it is Friday. We're out of the negatives. It's 1.
All right, so it's moving.
It's 1.
It's moving up. Well, we're moving on up. Moving up.
Just refreshed to 3.
All right.
It says 3 and sunny.
All right.
But
That,
it feels
my
like
friends, is the
-8.
Power of prayer.
It feels like -8.
Shoot, I forgot to mention the wind chill to the Lord. Darn it, he got me. I said, please drive these temperatures up before we all freeze to death.
I don't know why the phrase windshield to the Lord makes me laugh. I don't know why.
No, I forgot to mention the windshield.
Oh my goodness.
Perhaps it's time to try the new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Today's Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day comes to us from Kentucky. A couple of weeks ago, 25-year-old man, Manja James Wooten in Kentucky, got into an argument with employees at Wendy's, fast food place.
About what?
It started at the drive-thru when he was furious because his fries were cold.
Is that really a thing?
I guess so. I would say it is. Things got heated. Not his fries.
Other things got heated, with the exception of his fries.
So Manja, which
I mean,
is
right? Manja,
all about eating.
Means like chow down.
Right, Monjah. How else would you pronounce that? Right, Manja. Right.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although in Italy it's Mangia. I think Manja.
Probably. Yeah.
Manja.
Yeah. Nonetheless, he walked into the restaurant, pulled a gun, and fired a shot.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh my gosh.
This is Kentucky. They're not playing around. A female worker at Wendy's pulled out her own gun and returned fire. Here we are at the OK Corral over French fries.
Oh my God, could you imagine if you're just standing there off to the side waiting to pick up your order? Oy, oy, oy.
Never mind, you guys can keep my Frosty. I'm going to go. So he starts shooting more at her. She starts shooting more at him.
That's what I'm picturing. People going. Okay, I don't need my extra piece of cheese.
You don't have to biggie size anything. I'll just take whatever's there.
Could you imagine Biggie size this?
Yeah. I mean, what? This poor Wendy's worker got shot in the butt.
Now I want to know how that happened.
Running away! Everybody's shooting. I'm leaving.
Could you imagine? What'd you shoot me for?
Right.
I didn't make your fries.
Another woman that he was with, who had come inside the Wendy's with him. Wait, Manja started unloading, shooting the Wendy's worker in the buttocks, and another woman he was with. So he accidentally shot his friend who he was with. It sounds like both women will be okay, health-wise at least. I don't know about their mental stability at this point. I mean, what in the world? The Wendy's worker with the gun is in a legal mess now herself, though, because she was on a felony probation at the time, wasn't allowed to have a gun. She's been charged as well now. Right, but she also kind of, fought off the crazy shooter guy over fries. I mean, if you're that angry in your life over fries,
yeah, just cook your own food.
You should not be out hanging out in the public. Just stop it.
Or the public. No.
I know. I get all worked up sometimes. And
you should not be in the public.
In the
public.
Or
the public.
Listen, I get so worked up, I turn Canadian. I don't know what that's all about with the public.
Well, here's what I want to know. You call it dumb criminal.
Is it Friday
what do
yet?
You want to bet? Wendy's banned the guy from just their location.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So now he goes up the road.
Yep.
To get his Wendy's.
Apparently, there was someone off in the corner to a little old lady who said, "Where's the gun?" Where's the gun? Oh my, what a wacko.
Yeah, just take it easy.
See?
Take it easy.
And we wonder why we need rules about people not wearing clear pants on a plane. Yeah.
Right.
Oof. Protect yourself from dumb criminals and just, the dumb all around with Precision Security. 219-866-7171. Repair or replace all your commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, keys. If you do by chance have some cucamonga in there that's shooting and somebody hits glass, you can always call Precision Glass. They'll take care of you. They're there for whatever you need. 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass. Click on Locksmith or Precision Security. You can also go and like Precision Security on Facebook as well to find out all the cool things that are going on with them at Precision Security in Rensselaer.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, brutally cold temperatures with increasing clouds and a high near 22. Wind chill values as low as -8. Tonight, a chance of flurries after 3 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with the temperature rising to around 22 by 5 a.m. Saturday, a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 17. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 18.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Take me to the nearest Monopoly games from the Hoosier Lottery.
Pass go, then advance 3 spaces.
Ooh.
Play beyond the board with prizes up to $20,000. Play responsibly. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons,
toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
An alarm clock keeps you going.
You guys do.
You're what keeps me going.
My favorite radio personality.
Make me laugh, make me cry.
Help me through some hard times.
Come rain or shine.
Oh, I see you.
I can hear you.
My favorite radio station.
Sounds like you need to check your meds.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by KIRPC Head Start. For children ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties, find out more at KIRPC.net. That's their website. Or you can go to KIRPC Head Start on Facebook to find out all about the different things that they're doing, including some great letters from parents talking about how they do such a great job at KIRPC Head Start all over the area. All right, so Mel says, I have a question. Do you tip the breakfast people at a hotel? So, I don't know if I do. I'm trying to think if I have.
No.
Like
we haven't. Unless it's a restaurant where we're ordering
Well,
stuff.
for sure
Obviously,
it's some
if
kind of
we're
restaurant.
ordering,
But like when you go and it's like, the free breakfast that's there. It's
I have if the free breakfast includes custom omelets. So
Okay.
if they're doing anything,
Mhm.
if I'm doing it, no.
okay.
Meaning if I'm stepping up, taking a plate,
Right, like everything's been put out before I went out because I don't know that I've even seen people there. Like, I guess once in a while you'll see someone come out with more fruit or more cereal or something.
at
but,
the Hilton. Do you remember at the Hilton and the oh my gosh, I forget. Not the DoubleTrees. You can custom order omelets.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, so
if
if you're
somebody
ordering
is bringing
food,
me
yeah.
food, yes. If I'm getting it myself, no.
All right, so Mel,
But
you
I
said
don't know if I'm right.
that you,
Etiquette-wise.
like you said, you worked at a breakfast thing at a hotel. Was it a restaurant in the hotel, or was it just kind of like the continental breakfast, where there's a waffle maker there, so you make your own waffles. They put out the stuff where you pour in there. So should we? That's so for someone that's done it, and I'm not sure what kind you worked in. Should we be tipping?
So I think this is a conversation that's probably like we could continue this one, like period. Like this is a good topic because I was always surprised by stuff. Like I guess you're supposed to tip the people that clean your room when you before you leave a hotel.
right.
I've never done that in my life. So that's kind of just something I've never done. And I'm not trying to be. I remember there was something too with hairdressers. If you're using the owner, you're not supposed to have to tip the owner. I've never not tipped a hairdresser ever, owning or not owning.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably have tipped bigger if they own the place. But anyway, it says I'm looking at like just etiquette for it. Restaurants, you should tip for sit-down meals, but you don't have to tip for takeout.
Okay.
But then that doesn't really answer if the sit-down meal is like a feed yourself.
If it's
in the
prepared.
lobby,
Right.
Taxis and ride shares, you should tip for rides, and you can add an extra $1 if it's raining.
Okay.
Never heard that before.
All right.
Haircuts, you should tip for haircuts. Coat check, you should tip for coat check, and the general rule is $1 per coat and $2 for a larger bag. So for each coat, $1. Luggage, you should tip for carrying luggage, and the general rule is $1 to $4 per bag. But my thing is like, I never tipped at the counter inside. Like, so if I go inside and I'm schlepping it myself and I'm going through the whole thing and I come up to that thing, I always tip $1 per bag on the outside. If I'm like drop off and I'm going to the sky cab guys.
Right. Which
what
really
to do if the service is bad.
Well, hold on a second.
Oh, sorry.
So
Okay.
which really nowadays, if you go to the Sky Cab, are they doing anything different than they're doing inside?
No.
I mean, it's just that it's outside.
Right.
Like they're not taking the bags from my car or anything like that. They're not. I'm still bringing them up, putting them on the scale. They're taking them and putting them on the rack behind them.
Mm-hmm.
When I walk in, the woman there, I've already done the tag and everything. I guess they do your tag for you if you want. You know, you don't do it through a computer. But the woman, I put it on the scale. The woman takes it off the scale and puts it. It's being done the same thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, but you said the same thing. I never tip at a coffee shop because I feel like, okay, it's $7 for my coffee. No. But how is that any different than tipping for a beer or whatever it is?
It's almost like become like what like
it makes no
the way
sense.
you do it, right? Or what you do. Yes.
Right. How much to tip at a coat check, valet? How much you tip movers? Gray area situations like food delivery. 5 people you should never tip. Teachers. Then at least get them a Christmas gift or a Right. So medical professionals. Okay, but why not? If you think about it, package delivery.
You could go either way with all of it.
Yeah, you really could. Common tipping dilemmas. You're not satisfied with the service. The server is hovering over the bill. The restaurant has a no tipping policy. The person you're with tips poorly. Ooh, yeah. You don't have cash on hand.
I've done that before. I've been caught like being with someone and I don't think they tipped appropriately. And I've been caught going back to the table and they're like, "Well, what'd you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I just forgot something." Because I didn't feel that like I didn't want to reflect on me. You know, they don't know who paid. You know,
I had a situation that happened. I don't want to really go into it, but it was a regular situation with a group of people who didn't believe in tipping and who believed in pulling out
all the
coupons
and,
and then having, if there were 12 of us, having them split the bill 12 ways.
Well, we used to have people
I'm
with
like, I'm not going out with you anymore on that in that specific situation because I'm not going to be affiliated like that.
We used to have people when we did the big bargain show and stuff, they would buy these certificates for, for like restaurants and stuff. And they would, like, let's say the certificate was for $25 and they would order, $20 worth of food and, think of the $5 as being the tip. And it's like, well, no, that's not how it works.
Right.
All right. So going back to the hotel thing that Mel asked about tipping them.
Yeah.
So Mel says, yes. Who do you think prepared the food? Okay.
Right. But those are paid hourly, not by me.
So it's, and I'm thinking of when I go to a hotel, there's 3 little canisters of cereal. There's
a microwave.
There's a
canister of coffee with.
Well, I'm thinking of a thing of like waffle mix that I have to pour on the waffle thing, turn it on, flip it over, and take it off.
Right.
So there's bagels out there that I toast and all that stuff. So I'm thinking I'm making my own breakfast. And I feel like the hotel should be paying those people because they're doing all the jobs of like that's a regular job.
Right.
Like that's what I'm thinking. So Mel says that where she was at had a full buffet and I was always visible. So that's if it's an actual buffet, like if I go to a Golden Corral or something, I do tip. Like I do tip at the buffet, even though I carry it to my table. I feel like it's getting bussed and all that stuff, so then I do tip if I'm at a buffet.
Right. But bust is the people that clean up the dishes after you. That's part of the deal. When I pay for a meal, why would I pay for bussing? Like I don't, that's included in the price.
That's where part of the tip goes. Well, when you tip a waitress, part of it goes to the bussing at the table, I would think.
In my head though, that's not on me. That's in your prices of your food. If I'm ordering food, I'm not also paying for the chair and a a booth rental fee
no, but
and for each of my
different,
kids. That's
you
I'm
know?
ordering the meal and I'm in a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pay extra for air. I don't pay extra to use utensils. I don't pay you to clean them. That's like I'm walking into a restaurant. That's the experience.
But if we've gone to a buffet, you've tipped. Like if we're at a buffet,
I see the person there, like if but if
I don't think I've ever been to a buffet where I haven't. I don't know that I've ever been
Chinese
to a buffet.
buffets. I don't.
Oh,
what
no,
I'm-
you're
I mean,
right.
I'm
I
thinking
don't
Chinese buffets.
See, I'm thinking of like Golden Corral or like places like that. I always end up seeing a waiter or waitress. Like
right, but for what point? I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, like, if you're not doing anything, why would I pay you to? And if the thing you're doing is part of your job, meaning like no one's tipped me for being on the radio and making you laugh all the time. That's what I do for a living.
Well, here's what I was going to say. So when Mel said, what about the people that prepared the food? Do we tip at McDonald's?
Right. No.
Do we? Like she said, most people tip at Starbucks for handing you a cup of coffee. I don't.
I don't
tip for that. That said, I do tip if they hand me a beer, and it's
right.
It's the same amount of work. I don't know why it's my mindset at a bar. Like that's what I should do. John says we do tip at hotels, wait staff, and hotel maid. Does not hurt and might make their day. So
yeah,
I found that out when I was doing stand-up. So and I don't know why I made this decision in my head. If I stayed for more than a day, I would leave a tip. If I was there for like a 4-day stay, I would tip. I don't know why, but that was in my head.
Yeah, I'm all about.
Bell says always tip your housekeeper. They work very hard, like at a hotel. Now we do tip our housekeeper for home.
Well, I got to tell you, okay, so now I'm throwing this out here with two of my favorite people in the world. What's the first thing I said to you when Steve's specialized service people left yesterday?
Right. Should we tip them?
Do we need, and we don't even carry cash. So it's like, I never think of it per se.
Right.
But like, I'm always like, all right, they just spent 4 hours perfecting the door in my house. Is that something I should tip them? But they're doing services. I
them to do. So I mean, Mel says, well, I'm a dash and dine that way. No tip. LOL.
Jeez. Good God.
I don't know. Oh, there's so many.
I would never want to offend somebody.
That's how I feel. Like I don't want
to me.
I don't want to be the one who's like a cheapo.
Right.
Right. Like.
Right.
What in the world? Like what?
Right.
But
I'm also noticing this about tipping, and it's like, whoa. Sometimes, number one, they'll include. Where did we go? Where it was just the three of us, and they included an 22% tip. That's one. Number two.
What was that? Yeah.
I thought it was Stacks. Maybe I don't want to missay, but it was somewhere where we were like, wait, what? Well, I almost tipped twice.
I did. Yeah. I almost like. It was the hibachi.
The Japanese.
Yes,
okay, so
yes.
that's first. And second of all, it used to be 10% was normal. 12 to 15% was like if you genuinely like appreciated what was going on there.
Wait, what was normal?
10.
Okay, I always heard
in my lifetime.
I always heard 15. Like when I was
okay.
Like, I always heard like that was.
I'll go with your 15.
That was the norm.
Even if I go with your 15. Now I'm seeing when I go to Fridays or that type of a restaurant, that 20 is the start point, and they're going up to 30 or 32, and I'm like, okay, whoa. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but no.
See, now my issue is with that, and we can go on with this forever. Is why am I tipping more when the food is more expensive than I am when it's not? Because if you and I go to a 12-star restaurant, or we go to Royal Oak, those waitresses both
hustling the same
did the cinema work. Probably more at Royal Oak than they do, because there's probably 15 people doing all that stuff.
Right.
You know?
And they at Royal Oak are like, oh yeah, okay, you like
Right.
2 lemons and I mean, I don't even have to sit down anymore, and she's
Right.
got it.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
got your thing, and then she remembers the soup. I like more stuff in my soup. You like more liquid, so up comes a second
They're
cup
great.
of stuff.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
it's
Yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah. So
They're so good.
yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
we could
I'm
talk
with
tipping
you.
for a whole show. Yeah.
But I
that's-
really
yeah.
want to do the bottom line with me
Mm-hmm.
is I want to do the right thing, number 1.
Right.
Number 2, I never want to offend.
Yeah.
So like,
Mhm.
yeah, I would never want to. I would sooner not leave a tip, which I've never done in my life,
Me either.
than to leave like a penny.
Right. I don't
be
do
an
that. I don't do that.
jackass
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. No,
Not
that's
nice.
I don't agree with that. You can have
Yeah.
whatever issue you can, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I'd sooner ask for the manager to come to the table
Mm-hmm.
and just say, you know what, like the service kind of sucked here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like we're going to have to up our game.
Yeah.
Than ever offend somebody by slapping them in the face and not leaving anything.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know where they go home to or how many kids they've got or whatever it is, but that's
Yeah.
part of it. But then maybe I'm offending like Mel if she was standing there in clear sight in the hotel.
I don't know. That's
That said, I never have left a hotel room in shambles. Like I almost make the bed before I leave. Like I'm like, all right, we're not leaving
Yeah.
it a disaster.
Yeah.
Like it's my,
I
if it
don't
was
know.
my house, I would never leave towels on the, like I put the towels like on the floor. If I know I'm leaving and they're wet, I'm like, hey, let me
Yeah.
bring you the wet ones. Like,
Yeah. No, I don't know what the etiquette is for that. So I
Yeah.
guess it's to each their own. So anyway, that's it. We're all done over on WIBN. We got to wrap up
What?
over on 98
oh
Gold.
my, okay.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us so much
It's
today.
been a week.
Yes, it's been a wonderful week.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much over on WLQI. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, it's we got all of our prizes. Find the Big Deal, Hilltop, Pizza Quiz, and we end on a high note. So stick around for all that stuff.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary? Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Take me to the nearest Monopoly games from the Hoosier Lottery.
Pass go, then advance 3 spaces.
Ooh.
Play beyond the board with prizes up to $20,000. Play responsibly. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-556-9191. That's 1-800-556-9191. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. 1-800-556-9191. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Looking to get doctor-prescribed medication like Ozempic or Wegovy? Zelty can help you get GLP-1 medications affordably, whether you have insurance and even if you don't, and 100% online. It's simple. Just text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started. Zelty can help you get Ozempic, Wegovy, or Zepbound covered by your insurance company, so you pay as little as $0 for the medication if prescribed. No insurance? No problem. Zelty can ship semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and Zepbound, for as little as $151 a month versus $1,000 plus for name brand medications. Either way, it's high quality medical care, weight loss coaching, and access to game-changing medications. All 100% online with Zelty and affordable with or without insurance. So don't wait. Text ACCEPT to 200-300 to get started today on your weight loss journey with Zelty. Text now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text ACCEPT to 200-300. That's ACCEPT to 200-300. Text ACCEPT to 200-300.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
There were several crashes on Interstate 65 yesterday from the Frankfort exit at State Road 28 in Clinton County into White County, and authorities said all were in the northbound lanes. A photo showed several tractor trailers had crashed on the interstate at the State Road 25 interchange of Lafayette near the overpass. Traffic was able to divert off the interstate and after crossing State Road 25 to get right back onto the freeway going north. There were at least 3 people injured at the State Road 25 crash. After a delay for schools in this area on Wednesday due to cold temperatures, most on Eastern Time decided to cancel for the day, while Rensselaer on Central Time decided to have classes. Superintendent Kurt Craig talks about criteria used on such days for making such an important decision, and it has to do with the temperature when the delay is over.
Most of the schools around -15 wind chill to decide whether to have school or not. Schools on Eastern Time, they were looking at a wind chill of -15. For schools on Central Time, that 1 hour difference, we were looking at temperature with a wind chill of maybe -8, -9. Schools on Central Time, most of us anyway, decided to go because it didn't meet the criteria for cancellation.
An executive order signed by Governor Mike Braun regarding the reporting of abortion records has garnered support and opposition. Indiana's law on abortions allows the procedure to be done only in limited circumstances of fetal anomaly, rape or incest, and risk to the mother's health or life. Currently, healthcare workers are required to complete forms on every abortion performed in the state, and the governor said he issued the executive order to make sure the law is being completely followed. Indiana Right to Life has praised the governor's action as seeking greater accountability of the doctors involved, while the Department of Health and others stated if individual forms are to be completed, the patient's care and identity could be compromised. There is also a current lawsuit about this matter as well. College enrollment was actually up this past August after a report to the media last fall said it was down. CBS News correspondent Deborah Rodriguez reports.
A new report from the National Student Clearinghouse Research Center says total enrollment at colleges was almost 16 million in the fall, an increase of 4.5% from the year before. It pushes the numbers above what they were before the first fall of the pandemic. The report comes a week after the Clearinghouse blamed a methodological findings that showed 2024 enrollment was down 5%.
Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend as well. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
80-year-old Carolyn R. Van Buren of Wheatfield passed away on January 17th. Gravesite services will be held at Holland Cemetery today at 10 a.m. Borsman Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Bethel Christian Reformed Church Lift Fund. 87-year-old Richard W. Smith of Winnemac passed away on January 19th. Funeral services for Richard Smith will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at Friend Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital or Monterey Volunteer Fire Department. Online tributes may be offered at frainmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 70-year-old Gordon J. Danoden of DeMott passed away on Thursday, January 16th. A celebration of life will be held at Community Christian Reformed Church in Roselawn on Sunday, January 26th from 1 until 3 p.m. Cremation rights will be afforded, and Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 46-year-old George Shanley of Carmel passed away on January 21st. A celebration of life service will be held on Monday, January 27th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time at Danny Boy Beer Works in Carmel. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the cremation rights. In lieu of flowers, please consider a financial donation to a savings account for his children, Bo, Mary Page, and Faye, that can be accessed on the GoFundMe website or the Jackson Funeral Chapel website. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 54-year-old Cassandra Cassie Leanne Budrow of Fowler passed away on Tuesday, January 21st. Visitation will be held from 5 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel, on Monday, January 27th. Funeral Mass for Cassie Leanne Budrow will be held at Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Fowler, Tuesday, January 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will follow at St. Mary's Catholic Cemetery in Dunnington. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Sacred Heart Catholic School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 47-year-old Bradley Flatt Jr. of Goodland passed away on Wednesday, January 22nd. Arrangements are pending at Steinke Funeral Home in Morocco. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, brutally cold temperatures with increasing clouds and a high near 22. Wind chill values as low as -8. Tonight, a chance of flurries after 3 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with the temperature rising to around 22 by 5 a.m. Saturday, a 30% chance of snow with intermittent flurries before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 17. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 26. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 18.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're calling number 7. Who's this?
It's Joe.
Hey, Joe. How are you, bud?
Good. Hungry.
All right, well, let's see if we can get you a pizza. So, earlier today, we were talking about movies that got nominated for the Oscars yesterday. Okay, which one of these movies was not nominated for an Oscar? Okay, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2. Which one of these was not nominated for Best Picture for movie this year at the Oscars? A Complete Unknown. What is it?
Gladiator 2.
Yes, correct. That was not nominated this year. Joe, you got yourself a gift card to a certificate for a pizza from the Pizza Quiz. Hold on a second, okay?
From Rick's Pizza.
From Rick's Pizza. What did I say?
The Pizza Quiz.
Oh my God! All right, it's the brain. And I think we got your info, right, Joe?
All right, thank you.
No problem, bud. We'll get it to you. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye. There you go. We got a winner on the Pizza Quiz.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer.
All right. Now, before I forget, we got to do our card.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do our Strike Van Til. Okay. So here we go. So the card that I drew on Monday was a 5. The card that I drew today was a 3.
Wow.
One person said lower.
Wow.
So that's the only way that they could win. James Bullington was our winner of the certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco, the $25 certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. So congratulations to him. Everybody thought it was going to be higher than a 5. So now we go.
We need James to DM us.
Yeah, I sent him a message.
Oh, you
I
already
sent
did.
James
Okay.
the message.
Awesome.
And then for the Find the Big Deal with Strike Van Til, the winner of the $50 gift card to Strike Van Til is Chelsea Ray Floyd. So congratulations to Chelsea. She won by getting registered on WLQI. I believe it was Tuesday. Was the winner. We used the random number generator. So so somebody asked me about that yesterday with the Elvis tickets that we gave away, because they said, I think so and so entered in before I did. And I said, no, it was totally random. I don't go in order.
We don't choose. We love you all. So we can't make that.
Yeah. But I don't do it based on
who
commented faster, because not everybody can sit on Facebook all day.
Right.
So it's just random. So congratulations to Chelsea Ray Floyd. Got herself a $50 gift certificate to Strachan Van Til. So winners. All kinds of winners.
Winners and winners.
And then we end on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is brought to us by Successful Female Mindset. Appreciate it. Appreciate everything. Appreciate when you walk outside and the sun warms you. Appreciate it when someone smiles at you. Appreciate the people who tell you they care about you. Appreciate who you are and appreciate that you are here for a reason. Appreciate that people want you here and that they love you. Appreciate the effort people give you. Appreciate the way you feel when you accomplish something you thought you couldn't. Appreciate the way your mind races with ideas at 3 a.m. because it means you're still dreaming. Appreciate the moments you catch yourself smiling for no reason at all. Appreciate all the blessings in your life, no matter how minuscule. And the same goes for all the lessons you have endured. Appreciate that you are constantly evolving and that this position you are in right now is not your final destination.
Oof. Good stuff there.
Good stuff, yeah?
Yeah. So, since I say it every day, we appreciate all you guys listening and hanging out with us every day. I appreciate you for being here and for all that you do. So,
And right back at you.
While we're on appreciation.
Yeah.
Let's
I appreciate
let's not
that
forget.
you got the Cubs.
Yes.
On Bear Country,
yes.
104.5.
Yes, I'm excited about that
Starting
too.
this season.
But I think that's very important that we don't forget sometimes to show grace or to show gratitude is the word I meant to say. To show gratitude to those all around us close, because sometimes it's very easy to miss all the things that those right next to us do every day.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for listening this morning. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show all this week as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great weekend. Stay warm. And hopefully we'll all be thawed by Monday as we hit 40 on Monday.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Stay warm and safe.
yes. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Take care.